Hello. How you doing, butterflies? Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Where am I? In the galaxy far, far away. I can't tell nobody. Shh. I can't tell nobody where I am. I'm having, let's say it like this, I'm having a little vacation. Hi, everybody. Come in and say hi. Don't just look at me. Come say hi. Be nice, butterflies. Be nice. How you doing, Lord? How you doing? You still waiting on your soulmate? That's not what you're supposed to be telling me. You're supposed to be telling me that you are still working on being the best person you can be. That's what you're supposed to be telling me. I'm happy to see you too, butterfly. Always happy to see you. Look, know this, no matter where I am or where I go, I'm always going to take y'all with me. You're never not going to come with me. You look, we here, Alord, we here. Hi, everybody. You gonna come in and you gonna say hi? Don't lurk. Come and say hi. I like to lurk too, but come say hi to me. Come on, I'm late. I'm late, so I'm sorry I'm late. I have to get myself together. I got to make sure I'm right. I got to make sure I'm on point before I come in here with y'all. I can't have step when I come in here with y'all, so that's why I was late. Okay, we are going to go ahead and start. And you know how I am. Don't matter if it's 7 or 7,000 in the chat. We gonna start. Okay. All right. Some of y'all, let me say this before I start. Some of y'all got somebody that is about to reach out to you. Okay. This is for the entire collective. It's not just you know, it wouldn't be just Aries because I didn't start Aries yet, but you got somebody that's going to be reaching out and spirit is telling you to open your heart to this person. Don't allow your fears and the things that have happened to you in the past to keep your heart closed. Because I'm telling you, you know, look, falling in love on the bottom of the deck. So spirit is letting you know. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. Welcome to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at how you doing. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if I can say that. I'm just gonna say name. That's what I'm gonna say because I don't know the whole thing. 2698. So you know I'm talking to you. So welcome to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at the good stuff coming to you. This is gonna be an all signs reading. If you want a live personal reading after this, I left the information in the description box of this video, and there is also a public post in the community section. that talks about the details of what you need to do. So you need to make your payment, screenshot it, and email the screenshot and the question to the email address that I have in the description box of this video. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start. All right. This is for Aries spirit. What is the good stuff coming to Aries, please? What is the good stuff coming to Aries, please, spirit? Okay. Okay. Okay, Aries, your overall energy for this reading is the Six of Pentacles. So this is spirit saying that you have equal love and equal give and take coming to you. Sometimes the excuse me, sometimes the Six of Pentacles can talk about breadcrumbing, but I feel like, you know, in this case, spirit is telling you that you have an end to breadcrumbing coming into your life. Okay. All right. How you doing? Ooh, Rithana. I hope I'm saying that right. Rithana, I don't want to mess up your name. Okay. Underneath this, Aries, we've got the Nine of Swords here. So this is telling me that you're worried about your love life. I feel like you're worried about the future of your life in, you know, in general. So spirit is telling you not to worry, because with the Three of Cups, you have a reunion coming, but not with somebody from the past. This is somebody from a past life. That's why it's saying reunion. Okay. All right. Yeah. This person's going to come in with the Knight of Cups. All right. And for some of y'all, they're going to come in soon, because I showed you those three cards. Those of you who were in the chat when I first started, the three cards about somebody reaching out, you falling in love. And, you know, this person is going to be your best friend as well, because the best friend card fell as well. Okay. So like I said, somebody's going to open up to you. They're going to tell you exactly how they feel, and they're going to want the same thing, and, you know, to be reciprocated. How you doing, Joni? I hope you're doing well. So spirit is letting you know. Okay. Look under here, Aries. Look at your fucking reading, Aries. Two of Cups. So you got somebody coming in, strong connection, mutual attraction. Okay. Okay. If you want a paid personal reading, you got to look in the description box and tell me what and do and follow those instructions. Send me the information, and then after I do this all signs, I'm going to do the personal readings. Okay. Then we got the Page of Pentacles showing up here. This person, like I said, is coming in to give you a, you know, strong, stable, committed connection. Okay. It's still, like I said, it's getting better, Aries. It's spirit telling me that things are about to speed up. They're starting to speed up for you. As long as you're doing what you're supposed to do now, you can't not be doing what you're supposed to do and then expect things to start to change for you. Okay. Because there's some people, I'm not saying it's, I feel like the majority of y'all are trying to do what you're supposed to do, but there are some people that show up in the comments and they're expecting their life to change, but they're not doing anything. They ain't doing jack to fix it. So you can't not do that and expect things to change. How you doing, Silver Dragon? Ask spirit if he's tall or short. Oh my God. What is that? Look. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. What is this? BT Fields? Let me ask you a question. Let me tell you something. If somebody came into your life, right, and they had everything you were looking for, but they weren't the height that you wanted them to be, would you turn that person down? That's my question. Answer that question for me while I'm reading. Okay, so we got comfortability showing up here to clarify. This is the kind of connection that doesn't require performing. You could be messy, quiet, soft, or strong and still be accepted. Okay, so like I said, this is going to be somebody that's going to accept you, right? Okay, the two cards that fell for you, Aries. You said you 5'9". Okay, okay. I'm 5'11". Okay, I get you. I get you. But you got to trust spirit, BT Fields, and know that spirit's gonna have your back. You have to trust. You have to trust, and then you also have to know that you got to just accept what you get, because this could be the best person that you ever dealt with in your life. For the majority of you, that's what it's going to be. And so if they don't meet remember I told y'all, okay, we're gonna have to talk now. Remember I told y'all about them fucking boxes. You had that list of what you want to happen, and if it don't meet the people on that list, or the qualities on that list, you don't want it. Don't y'all want me to go off? Is that what y'all want me to do? Because that's what's about to happen. Because I'm like, you need to be open to whatever spirit is trying to give you, because I keep telling you, it's going to be the best thing you've ever experienced. But you got to get out of your head with this stuff about they need to be this, they need to be that, they need to be this. Okay. We looking, like I said, spirit knows what you need, spirit knows what you want. And like I said, they're working on it. But like I said, you have to match this person as well. You have to align with them. Some of y'all, you're aligned halfway, you're aligned 3/4 of the way, you're not completely aligned. So you got to focus on what you're doing to make yourself the best person, and don't worry about this person. Spirit has got them. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Leave leave those lists alone. Because I tell y'all, our pickers are fucked up. You notice I said our, because mine was fucked up too. Okay. So you have to understand, if we could pick the right person, we'd already be with them, right? So I'm saying all of this to tell you, you got to leave all that arbitrary shit. To me, that's a reason to try to turn somebody down. And so, like I said, a lot of times we look at somebody, like people go to the club, they look at somebody in the club, right? This person could have like 15 things that they want. There may be one thing that they don't want, and they're like, okay, I don't want to be with this person. But I'm like, but you know what I'm saying? We always want to give chances to the people that we find visually appealing, and we're not looking at what's on the inside. Because there's people in the gym that's fucking cock diesel, okay, men and women. But then when you deal with them, when you have a conversation with them, they fucking airheads, or they're narcissistic, and they looking for somebody to prey on. We trying to get out of all of that is what spirit is wanting you to know, okay? And like I said, I know some of y'all, don't like hearing that, but you got to look at the reality and what the fuck is going on, okay? You got to find that person that's not only going to be visually appealing, but they working on the fucking inside too, okay? That's what spirit wants you to know, okay? So we got two cards that's showing up here. Aries, we have the Two of Swords and the Death card. This is Scorpio energy. Spirit is telling you that you are about to undergo a transformation. You're going to have a new beginning, and some of that old shit that you've been going through is going to end. And that with the Two of Swords, you got to remember, you got to start looking at what the fuck is going on. Because I told you, spirit is not beyond sending you. Oh, why am I hearing the word outliers? Spirit is not beyond sending you people to test you. Okay. That's why some of y'all are like, oh, I thought this was my soulmate, and then all of a sudden they're doing this or they're doing that. Okay. Sometimes people are going to come in to test it, to see if you understanding, the assignment, and you're doing what it is you need to do as far as discernment wise. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. Oof, we're throwing these cards on the floor. So we got building a future. You're going to be building a future with this person, Aries. It says this one is a keeper. Your love life is ascending to the next level. Okay. All right. I'm going to get you. Let me see. Hold on, because I got to dig for my cards. I'm doing well, Joni. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Okay, so we've got you're so beautiful inside and out, or handsome inside and out. Take it as it resonates, okay? All right, Aries, that was your message. Let's move forward to do Taurus. Are there any Tauruses in the house? Okay, here we go. All right, this is for Taurus spirit. What is the good stuff coming to Taurus? What is the good stuff that is coming to Taurus spirit? Okay. Okay, butterflies. All right, let's see. What's the good stuff coming to Taurus, please, Spirit? All right. Okay. Overall energy for Taurus, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign, or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is Spirit telling you the love of your life is coming your way. Okay. We got the Devil underneath this too. This is Capricorn energy. Spirit is telling you both the old person is coming too. Okay. Like I said, it's a good thing that this person is showing up, because this is where you're supposed to put this to bed for good. When they give you the offer, you're supposed to make the choice with the Two of Swords. This is one of the cards that fell for you. Okay. Underneath this is where you're headed. This is the good stuff, the Ten of Cups, family, love, all of the things that you've been wanting, Taurus. Okay. And you don't see it coming. Spirit is saying with the moon, this is Cancer and Pisces energy. Okay. But Spirit is telling you to move forward, to continue to move forward with your life, and don't put yourself on hold waiting for this person. Like I always tell you, to focus on yourself. But this person is coming, because this is your divine counterpart. Make it an Empress, guys that are watching, okay? Or when you watch this in the replay. So this person could be an Aries or have Aries placements, or the same thing could apply to you, okay? All right. Make sure you're doing your healing is what Spirit is telling you. Hold on, let's clarify. I want to do something else. Let me use these other cards. How you doing, Keisha? It's an honor to have you here in the chat. You said you're going to keep on pushing through. Okay, you on your way to work. You have a good one. Thank you for coming in, okay? So we got drama bond, showing up here, okay? It says you bonded over pain, not peace. Now you're mistaking shared wounds for compatibility. This is what you have to watch out for, okay? Like I told you, when this new person comes in, Taurus, it is going to be a situation. Hold on. It's going to be a situation where the new person is going to talk to you and tell you about a lot of things that happened to them, and it's going to be similar to what has happened to you. But you have to watch out for some people, because there's going to be some people that's trying to come in, trying to do similar things, okay? But the difference will be that this person that's trying to lie to you or pull the wool over your eyes, they're not gonna see eye to eye with you on certain things, okay? They're gonna want to try to push the connection fast to try to get what it is that they want, okay? And like I said, people are gonna may come in and have ulterior motives and just, try to play you. But like I said, one of the ways you'll know is they'll try to go fast. They may listen to what you're saying and try to mirror what you're saying and say, oh, that happened to me too, or some stuff like that. But like I said, if you take your time, if you slow it down and you watch the people in your life, you'll start to see the cracks in the people that aren't there for you. And then, like I told you, when this soulmate comes in, you're gonna know instantly, because the way that this person makes you feel, okay? You're gonna be nervous anyway, no matter who it is, because a lot of you have been through a lot of trauma, Taurus. But Spirit is telling you, like I told you, your discernment should be more on point than a lot of signs in the collective, because you always have people testing you, okay? So you got to make sure you're learning the lessons that you need to learn when these people come into your life, okay? All right. All right, so we got Knight of Wands and the Two of Swords here. Knight of Wands is a fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is talking about somebody coming in wanting to take a risk with you, and the need for you to take off the blindfold, okay? Really look at what's going on in your life so you can make the proper decision. That's why I tell y'all, make your lists. I talk about this all the time. You need to make a list that talks about your deal breakers, and then you need to make another list about how you want to be loved. When you start coming in and letting somebody know what it is that you expect out of a connection, gauge their response, see how they're responding. If they're eager to want to continue on with you, okay, that's a good thing. That's a green flag. But if you got somebody that's hemming and hawing and they can't tell you this and they can't tell you that, or they feel offended by the things you're asking from them or asking of them, that's a red flag that you need to take a look at, okay? All right. Let me get this message from your person. Okay. Spirit says your person is saying you are their light in the darkest times. So I told you, when this person feels bad, when they feel down, you're their inspiration to keep pushing, to keep moving forward. Okay. Like I said, this person's very strong, just like you are. They've been through a lot of shit, but they need inspiration. They need inspiration and support just like you do. Okay. So we've got the laughter card showing up here. It says the laughter shared between soulmates warms the spirit in a way no coat could ever. All right. Okay. All right. Taurus, that was your message. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video. If you want to stick around, please do so. If not, if you need to move on, hey, I understand. Have a good day and a good rest of your week. And I'll talk to you soon. How you doing, Siobhan? Or Siobhan, if I'm not saying that right. I'm sorry. Make sure I'm saying it right. Siobhan. All right. All right. So now we're moving on to Gemini. Where are my Geminis? Okay, hey, who's music? How you doing? You a Gemini too, Siobhan? Okay, good, 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 good. Glad, like I said, glad y'all are all here. All right, let's see what's the good stuff coming towards Gemini. I hope all of you are having a wonderful week. I hope everything is working out the way you want it to. I hope you're leveling up and working on yourself and getting that money and working on your careers and doing all the amazing things you ever want to do. Okay? Okay. Hold on. This is for Gemini, please, Spirit. What's the good stuff coming towards Gemini? What is the good stuff coming towards Gemini? Okay, you got 3 cards. Spirit really want to talk to you. Okay. Okay, overall energy, Page of Cups, water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is talking about a love offer. All right. Yeah, let's go. This is a love offer. Okay. For some of you, small amount of you, don't take the message if it's not yours, Gemini. Spirit is saying that some of y'all had a false start with this person. So they're coming back to make amends. They're going to apologize with the Page of Cups. For the rest of you, this is a love offer, emotional love offer. Okay. We got the devil showing up here. This is Capricorn energy. It is talking about this old person, the crusty dusty you don't want to deal with, them coming back. Okay, because like I told you, you got a choice. You're gonna have to make that choice. That's a part of how this plays out. Okay. Then we got Justice. So this is Libra energy. This is about balance. This is about you getting what you finally deserve, the type of love and the care and the grounded long-term relationship that you've always wanted. Always wanted. How you doing, Lashandra? I'm glad you're here. You cross watching, okay? But then look at what's coming towards you, Gemini. You got the 10 of Cups, right? Family, love, all the beautiful things about love that we all want, okay? But it's going to require, look, with the 5 of Pentacles, somebody's going to get left out in the cold. I feel like for a lot of you, it is going to be that devil energy, okay? For those of you who still dealing with the devil, if you want this person, this new person we're talking about, I need to put this out here for those of you that are just joining us and you don't get what's going on. If you're dealing with somebody that's cheating on you, fucking around, cussing you, dragging you, doing all kinds of shit, all kinds of shit to you. How you doing, Sarah Lewis? You got to drop that person. You have to let them go and start to work on yourself and move towards something else. Because if you want the rewards that Spirit has for you, you have to leave this old shit alone. You have to find a way to turn away from these fucking people because they don't give a fuck about you. Okay? All right. Okay, let's clarify. Page of Cups, please. Okay, so look, this is going to be a situation. I'm good. Thank you for asking, Sarah Lewis. We got opposites align here. It says they bring what you lack and you offer what they need. This is the beautiful alchemy of complementary energy. So you and this person, I told you, you're going to look completely different on the outside, but you're going to match in all the other areas that matter. Okay, like your morals, your values, the things you want out of life, and the things that you may see differently. You may look at it differently. You're going to find a way to compromise. That's how this person is going to be different. They're not going to give up on you. They're going to continue to try. You're never going to be too much for this person. They're going to love you right where you are. That's why you got to heal yourself so you can be the best person you can be when you step in. Okay. I'm not saying Spirit is not asking for perfect. Spirit is asking for you, asking for your best. Okay. All right. Okay. So we've got 3 cards that fell here, Gemini. We got the 10 of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords, air sign, or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And we also have the 6 of Cups. Okay, so what Spirit is telling me is the good stuff for you. You're dropping a lot of burdens with this 10 of Wands card. This is a beautiful thing to see. This may not sound like good stuff to you, but it is. It actually, in all actuality, is, because I told you you have to align for this with this new person when they come in. And in order for a lot of you to do that, you got to let go of some of this shit from the past. And those of you that are still entangled in some form or fashion with that old person, this keeps you burdened. Okay. So like I said, if you could pretend like that motherfucker don't exist, that's the best thing for you to do. Okay. Because the more you withdraw your energy, you're taking your power back, you're empowering yourself, and you're opening yourself up to this new love. Okay. All right, then we got Knight of Swords here. Okay, so this is going to be that new love coming in out of nowhere. Okay, it's like I told you, it's going to shock the shit out of you, because it's going to happen when you least expect it. And I know everybody hate that shit because you don't want no surprise. You just want to know the date and the time and the fucking color they going to be wearing and where the hell y'all going to be at and what y'all going to do. You want to know all of that, but Spirit is like, no, you're going to find out when it's time for you to find out. Okay, and then let me say this too. This card can also talk about, just like it can talk about somebody coming into your life, it can also talk about somebody fucking leaving. So this, I feel like, is Spirit saying that when this sucker comes back and you don't deal with them, you turn away from them, they ain't gonna have no choice but to leave. But they're gonna try to come back. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is somebody that, if they took the fucking staying power that they have, trying to come after you because you don't want their asses anymore, the two of y'all might have been able to have some type of a healthy relationship. But this person is all about their them, their wants, their needs, their whatever. Okay. All right. Then we got the 6 of Cups here. Okay, this is talking about, a past life connection between you and this new person. It's going to be, like I said, a beautiful thing. All right, let me clarify. Okay, patience, Spirit is telling you. It says, why the rush? There's no need to rush divine timing. Enjoy the journey because it's worth the wait. Okay, let me tell you this. A lot of y'all got to get yourselves together. You working on things, you're trying to get your money up. Some of y'all are, in the gym working on yourselves. You're trying to better yourselves in all areas. All right. This is not a situation where you want to get caught with your pants down. You want to step forward and put your best foot forward. Okay. So in order to do that, you need to focus on what it is that you're trying to do. Okay. We know that the person is there. We know the person loves you. We know they coming towards you. And I'm not saying you can't think about them, and feel giddy about it and whatever way you want to feel about it. But Spirit is telling you, don't make that your whole focus. That's what they're saying. The majority of your focus should be on you. Okay. Because you can't better yourself if you're trying to spend most of your time looking and watching and waiting for this person. And I told y'all, when you looking and you watching and you waiting, you're slowing down your manifestation. So that's why Spirit is advising that you put the focus on you. And like I told you, ask yourself, how can I have the best life I possibly can? How can I be the best single Gemini or the best single whatever your zodiac sign is? How can I be the best of what I can be? How can I enjoy my life the most? Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Okay, we all like to think it's about the other person, but it's not. Because they're, like I said, in the end, they're going to be a reflection of you. And so if your reflection is tainted because you still thinking about the past person, or you not stepping up the way you should, or think about it like this. Let's say, you need to get your ass in the gym, right? And you ain't been getting your ass in the gym. You've been eating, you've been chilling, you've been doing whatever the fuck you've been doing. And then what if this person showed up the next day and you ain't been doing what you're supposed to do? Do you think you're gonna step into the connection with confidence? Do you really feel like you're gonna feel worthy? I'm not saying that you aren't worthy. I would never tell you that. I feel like everybody in this collective is worthy of having an amazing connection. But it's the things that we tell ourselves, right? And so this is about you stepping into the most confident version of yourself. So to do that, you need wins. And what I mean by wins, you need to get your career on and popping. You need to get your body on and popping. You need to fix your money, and get that popping. So that when you step, like I said, you have this air about yourself of fucking independence. And you're like, I don't fucking need nobody. But it's not a hostile thing. It's not I don't need nobody. It's not like that. It's I know who I am in and of myself. And I know that I'm happy whether someone's by my side or not. And that's the shit that makes you fucking attractive as fuck to everybody. And that's why everybody is going to be coming at you. Okay. So that's what you need to be striving for. I'm not saying you doing that or that you want to be out there and you want to be playing the field with a whole bunch of people. Some of y'all might, but I'm telling you this to tell you what the secret ingredient is to you drawing this person to you. Okay. You gotta put the focus on yourself. I don't care if we talk about the old funky nuts, whatever you want to call them, or we talking about the new amazing person that's coming your way. Okay. Because like I told you, this person is a boss, right? So they don't want no fucking shrinking violet next to them, just like you don't want them to come in and be no goddamn shrinking violet, right? You don't want no crazies. You don't already had a crazy, right? You don't already had somebody fucking flip out and just be crazy and say all kinds of shit and do all kinds of stuff to stab you in the back and fucking, try to sabotage you. We don't want that anymore, right? So if you don't want that, you got to change your thoughts and you got to move differently. Okay. All right. How you doing, Joe Ireland? I'm glad to see you and I hope that you are doing better. Okay. Let's get the message from your person and then we're going to move on, Gemini. Okay. Spirit is telling you, your person is saying, I'm so proud of who you have become. Okay. Like I told you, this is going to be your biggest cheerleader. They're going to be you know how because I know all of y'all got somebody like that in your life to where when your shit is going good, these motherfuckers can't be happy for you for nothing, right? They gotta what's the word? The microaggressions, right? Say little shit, try to, oh, that's nice. And they don't really mean it, that type of stuff, right? You got to clear all those people out of your lives. Some of y'all got shit y'all got to do like that. You can't just stay, that's what I'm saying. You trying to be different, right? You want a different life. You got to be different in every area. It's not just one area because it's like a total remake. When them people do the makeover shows where they put on new clothes and all this, okay, you remaking yourself, but it's not just clothes. It's who you are on the inside. Like I say, because you can gin it all day long. You can be cop diesel and buff all day long. But if your inside is black, or if your shit's fucked up, it's not ever going to change. Okay? All right. Let's move on. Thank you, Gemini. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video. Tell everybody about Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. If you want to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. And like I said, if you want me to read you live, I'll read you live at the end of this. But you got to go into the comment section and into the description box and follow the instructions. Okay. All right. And like I said, when I read you. We gonna read until Spirit say that's it. It's not no yes or no and then on to the next question. I don't read like that. That's why I charge what I charge. Because when I read you, we gonna go. We gonna get in depth. We gonna get into it. Okay? All right. All right. Now we're moving on to Leo. Let's see what's going on. What's the good stuff for Leo? I got any Leos in the chat? Oh, you're welcome, Siobhan. You are more than welcome. Okay, let me tell you this. I'm shuffling these cards, Leo. Okay, Joel. Okay, good. Okay, I'm shuffling these cards. The first card that fell out is watch out. It says, this is a warning message. Be aware of gossip, envy, and jealousy. What did we just talk about, right? I told you everybody got somebody in their fucking life that's a motherfucking backstabber or trying to do some shit on the low, right? So it says someone or something is trying to stand in the way of this connection. So It could, like I said, it's somebody from the past that you've been dealing with. Some of y'all is like I told you, we did that other reading where we looked at each section of your life, right? Your friends, your family, your siblings, all these people, the exes, to see who the fuck is going to be trying to jack you, right? So Spirit is telling you to watch out, because I'm telling you, that's how you know that the new person is coming. So those of you that don't want to hear nothing about the old person coming, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, because with the old is bringing in the new as well. Okay. Then we got reconciliation showing up here, Leo. It says, be open to someone returning and wanting to work things out. I'm taking this two different ways. Some of you, it's this old person coming back. Others of you, it's the new person coming, and it's a reconciliation because they are a past life love. Somebody from a different lifetime. Y'all have done this dance many times. They're coming back in to do it again with you. Okay. And for others of you, it's both. You got the new and the old coming in, and you're going to have to make that choice. You got to be strong, because I'm telling you, this old person is going to be pulling out all the fucking stops to try to make you go back to them to offer you what? Nothing. They would rather you be with nothing and be miserable with them than for you to move on and be happy and be in love. That's why I said these fucking people don't love you, because somebody that truly loves you is going to fucking want the best for you, even if that means that they're not a part of your life. Okay. All right. How you doing, Titan Tate? That's right. Be on the lookout, Joe. That Spirit is telling you this to give you a heads up. Okay. All right. All right. We hadn't even started the reading yet. You got some of the cards. Hold on. That's right. The devil. The devil. Exactly. Ooh. And I'm hearing they playing that song in my head from Scream, The Red Right Hand, because that song is about the fucking devil. Oh my God. Hold on 1 second. This is for Leo Spirit. What's the good stuff that's coming to Leo? What is the good stuff that is coming to Leo, please, Spirit? You said you're a new person. Yeah, you are. You are past life. You've done many lifetimes, Sarah, with this new person. How you doing, Sir Marshall? How you doing? I'm trying to make sure I don't jack y'all names. This is for Leo. Okay. How you doing, Diane? Good to see you. Okay, so the overall energy, Leo, Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign, or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart, towards Virgo, Capricorn. You could have Earth placements, or your person could have, or you both could have. No, I'm not. Cancer is going to be, oh shit. I don't know why I do that. I skipped Cancer. I'm going to Cancer after I do Leo. I'm glad you asked me that, Carrie. I'm sorry. And I'm gonna do it right after this. Okay, here we go, Leo. So you got this past life person coming into your life that's going to be your life partner. Okay, it's also always there's going to be an earth sign. Okay, you may have earth placements in their chart, or you may have them in yours. I kind of got discombobulated. Okay, both of you are going to be ready to take the leap of faith with this Fool card, and then underneath this we have the Star. So this person is going to be the answer to your wishes. Okay, yes, I did, and I'm going back, Frida. Hold on 1 second after I do Leo. So with the Star, this is talking about, wishes, and it's also talking about the need for you to heal if you want these wishes to occur. Okay, 5 of Cups. Okay, this is talking about the old person, or the person that you don't pick is going to end up in this 5 of Cups energy. Okay, heartbreak, breakup, separation. Okay, it is their karma. If you make the choice you're supposed to make, it is this person's karma to sit in all the fucking pain that they gave you. Okay, all right. But in this connection is destined. What is playing out is destined to happen. This is what is supposed to happen. It's like you're about to have a test, and Spirit is giving you all the answers to the test. So all you got to do is do what they're asking you to do, and everything is going to work out the way you want it to. That's right. It's time to heal, Joel. You're right. Okay. All right. Look, and under this, there's the 10. Wait, yeah, there's the 10 of Cups. There's your love and your family. That's right. What do you have to offer? That's what you need to be asking them. You are right. How you doing, Danielle? I'm glad you're here. Okay, so let me pull this card for y'all. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, the drama queen is coming back, Leo. Drama queen is coming back. That's what I'm seeing in this deck. I don't know why I picked up this deck, but I guess it's something you're supposed to know in it. Yeah, see? Villain vibes. Okay, it says, they're never the villain in their own story, but the trail of chaos says otherwise. Something about their vibe doesn't sit right. Okay. And then we got boiling point. It says pressure has been building for too long. The situation is one spark away from full-blown combustion. So this person is about to fucking explode because you don't want their asses anymore. But this is what you need to be asking yourself, Leo. Why is it that you had to walk away from this person in order for them to get to this point to want to come back to you, and then they still ain't coming back to you with without ulterior motives? They not coming back to love you. They coming back to ride the fucking gravy train. So you need to be asking yourself that shit when they get in your face. That's what you need to be asking them when they come in your face talking that crap. Okay. All right. So the two cards that fell for you, King of Swords, air sign, or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but this fell reversed. So this is telling me this is the old person. They're garbage. They're full of shit. They're not going to be telling you the truth, because the King of Swords is a truthful person when it's upright. Okay. But when it's reversed, this is somebody that withholds the truth. They don't tell you what's going on, because I keep telling y'all, it is your old person's karma to come back. If they want what is happening to them to stop, all the bad shit that's happening to them based on the things that they've done to you, they have to come to you and not only apologize, but tell you every fucking thing they did. They gotta give you a goddamn itemized list. And these fuckers don't want to do it. I'm telling you the truth. Okay. They would rather sit in that karma and be terrorized by whatever the fuck it was they did, rather than come back and make amends to you, because that means they have to take accountability and they have to admit that they were wrong. Okay. Then we've got the Six of Wands here. This is your dream lover coming your way, Leo. So Spirit is telling you, this is your dream lover. A lot of you, like I said, are going to be in the spotlight, depending on what it is that you do. And it's also going to be, recognition, promotion, all of those things with the six of Wands. Okay. All right. How you doing, beautiful dark goddess? You say you don't know any good Leos, and you surrounded by them. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Look, but let me tell you this. I got to go off on a tangent for a second. It's not the sign. It is the person. They just happen to be that sign. It's just like I tell you all the time. It's just like when racist people, and I don't care what they talking about, what race they're talking about, they will say that they had a bad experience or whatever the fuck, or whatever they were taught. They had a bad experience with somebody that just happened to be that sign, that happened to be that race. It wasn't because everybody that they encountered was some horrible type of person. It's just that person. And we got to stop putting those things on people, because what if beautiful dark God is the person that comes towards you as a Leo? What you gonna do? What if they're everything you ever wanted, but they're a sign that you can't stand? Do you see how that type of shit stands in your way? Because at the end of the day, you got to look at it for what it is. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Okay, let's go. All right. Okay, so we got quality time showing up here, Leos. It says quality time means putting away the phone and clearing your brain of anything distracting, so that you can ensure that your partner is your number one focus. This is about you and your person are going to clear your schedules and make quality time for each other. I told you, people going to be looking for y'all, right? They're going to be telling you get a room, all these types of things or whatever, but you ain't going to care, because you're going to be with your person. Okay. That's if you do what you're supposed to do. If you don't allow these old fucking people to lure you back into their fucking web of lies and fucking deception and catfishing and cheating and all this kind of stuff. Who wants to deal with that? Like I said, you know what? Let me be honest. Some of us are addicted to drama. Okay. And let me give you an example why I say this. Look at the reality shows. Look at how many people watch all these reality shows, and that's all they do is drama. They always keep shit going, right? And we just love it, because I ain't gonna lie, I love a good reality show just like everybody else. But it goes to show you, we start to think that the drama is the fucking norm, and we don't realize that in a healthy relationship, you're gonna be bored sometimes, because there ain't gonna be nothing going on like fucked up with you and the person, or there's not gonna be something that's keeping you in that drama. And because some of y'all are used to it, it's gonna fuck your head up. But you can't allow these things to derail you from what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Okay. All right. What are you saying? Hold on, give me 1 second. You said you hope so. Your oldest is a Leo. He deserves all that comes to him. He's worked hard. Okay. I hope so. He avoids tough questions. Like I said, I wish y'all the best. I wish y'all the best when it comes to that. Hold on 1 second. Let me get a message for you, Leo, and then we're going to go back to Cancer. Okay, so we've got your smile is making me melt every time I see your face. Okay, You are going to be the person that sets this person on fire. Like I told you, they're going to have all these people in their face and they like, no, if you ain't Leo, I don't want you. I want Leo. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say you got to make sure you good so you don't come in and self-sabotage. Like I said, do your best. We're not asking you to be perfect. There's no such thing. But you gotta get rid of some of these triggers, because some of these triggers you're gonna be at zero from the time you begin if you don't get rid of some of these triggers. Because I told you, when you get in a connection, all your shit comes up. It just comes up. It happens. And so you got to get yourself to a point to where certain things don't bother you anymore. Okay. All right. You said, oh yeah, you said thank you, Leos have a bad reputation. I don't feel like that. I tell everybody, I tell y'all all the time. I grew up with a Leo, my grandmother, and she was like the sweetest fucking person in the goddamn world. And people walked all over her because she didn't set good boundaries, you know? But like I said, anything in the world, she would do anything in the world for you. She was very, very kind-hearted. That was just something about her that was just genuine. And to the day she closed her eyes for the last time, she was like that. Anything she could do to help you, to brighten your day, even strangers, people that she didn't even know, she would help and stuff like that. So that's why I'm saying I can't look at Leos bad, because the one that raised me was a motherfucking gem. Okay, she was a goddamn G too. She didn't take, when you made her mad. Now that's when you saw the lion and she got in your ass. But when she loved you and stuff like that, she would just be so selfless and so loving, but to a fault. But we all have to learn how to set boundaries. We all have to learn how to set boundaries. And I told you, it's not the sign, it's the person. Anybody that's in any sign that's unhealed is gonna be a fucking terror. Anybody. Because I'm all pro signs, certain signs and stuff like that. But I'm like, if you're unhealed, you're gonna be fucking people shit up. Okay. All right. Okay, let's go. You say Sarah Lewis, you're gonna smile a lot more so he can keep melting. That's right, Sarah. Give it to him, girl. Okay, so Leo, that was your message. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like the video, hype the video. And if you want to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. If you want me to read you after this, the information is in the description box below. And we're going to move backwards to Cancer, because I forgot. I don't know why I skipped y'all like that. I am so sorry. Okay, here we go. Where my Cancers at? Okay. Well, you're welcome. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it. Hi, Missy. Cancer Moon, Sarah. Okay. Sarah Lewis. Okay, good. All right. I'm sorry. Look, on behalf of Leigh's Intuitive Tarot, I am sorry again that I skipped y'all, but I'm gonna make it right. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at what Spirit is throwing out on the table for y'all. All fucking ready. Ace of Cups. Look at that. Look at that. Brand new fucking relationship. Brand new relationship with somebody that's gonna love the hell out of your ass, Cancer. How you doing, Marva? Good to see you. Okay, this is for Cancer Spirit. What's the good stuff coming to them? I'm gonna give y'all some extra cards because I skipped you. I'm sorry about that. Oh shit. Okay. Let me get another one for Cancer, please, Spirit. This one? Okay. All right. Okay, here we go, Cancer. Overall energy. Look at that shit. Look at that, Cancer. Look at that. I'm like, do I have Cancer? I think I do somewhere. I think I do somewhere. I'm not quite sure where it is, but it's not my big three. So this is the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. Yes, you made it just in time, because I had to go back because I did Leo. I was moving forward and I skipped Cancer for some reason. So we got the Hierophant. Taurus energy, this is talking about a higher level of commitment coming towards you. You already saw this Ace of Cups that flew out the deck before I even laid the cards. So you have somebody coming that's going to want to give you that love, that good love, where you get what you want, where it goes where you want. whether it's just commitment or it ends up in marriage. Okay. I feel like this is somebody where even if they feel jaded because they were in a bad marriage, I feel like you're going to turn this person around. The love that they feel for you is going to turn them around and make them want to marry you, even though at first they may be hesitant to do it because of things that they experienced in the past. Okay. You said your person is a Taurus. Okay. All right. Then we've got, hey, Frida, you're a Cancer sun. Come on in, baby. Okay. So look, you got the King of Pentacles showing up here, Earth sign or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart towards Virgo Capricorn. Like I said, you may have Earth in your chart. Your person may have, you both may have. This is talking about your forever person, right? Who is going to give you, I hear, good love. You give good love. That's what I hear about Whitney Houston. So this person's going to come in giving you good love, okay? And so, like I said, you're going to know, like I told you, you're going to know who it is, all right? You're going to know who it is because this person, I'm telling you, when your soulmates that are chosen by spirit come into your life, it feels crazy, but in a good way. And what I mean by that is that every part of you in your body is going to tell you this is the person you can trust. You're going to feel drawn to this person. You're not going to want to, when the two of you come together, you're not going to want to be apart. That's why spirit is also telling you to focus on yourself and get your life right now, because you're not going to be wanting to work on the things that you need to work on because you're going to be so happy that this new person is in your life and vice versa. Okay. You said, Pata ma'am, you need a new, is it Panda ma'am? Excuse me, Panda ma'am, you said you need a new love. You done with the old and past love partners. Yeah, I hear you, girl. You said put it on him. You want him to marry you. I hear you. I hear you, Danielle. Okay. So let's move forward. Okay, Knight of Wands, fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This can talk about you and this person coming together to take a risk to be in this connection, Cancer, but it can also be talking about that past motherfucker, the past clown that wants to come back and get you on the damn merry-go-round again where you ain't going nowhere. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Like I said, the old person is coming back. We know the story, right? So you're gonna be looking good to all these people with the Queen of Wands, fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, but it is imperative that you make sure that you're okay, Cancer, that you're working on yourself. And I'm not talking about just the healing, I'm talking about the other areas of your life. Okay. All right. You said, didn't you just say that about the old person? Yeah, you did. Okay. Let me clarify. Which one you want? Spirit, this one? Okay. Ooh, so okay, we got once a cheater showing up here. Let's talk about the old person. It says history has a habit of repeating itself when accountability is missing. Cheating isn't just a mistake, it's a pattern until it's healed. This is talking about the old person, but it is also talking to you, those of you who have had relationships where you've been cheated on, especially if it's repeatedly. If it's repeatedly, there is a story that you're telling yourself either consciously or subconsciously about what you feel like you deserve. Okay. And you have to take that record. I'm going back. I'm taking it back. Okay. You got to take that record. You got to scratch it up. You got to take it off the record player and smash it. You have to get rid of that old thing that's playing in your head, or the old MP3, the old CD, the old cassette, the old 8-track. Take your pick of which one you want to talk about, because that's what we're talking about. But with whatever's going on with this old energy here, you got to get rid of it, because you don't want anybody. You got to get your energy to a point, Cancer, to where the majority of people that come into your life, they can't come into your life fucked up, because the majority of the shit that you used to deal with, you've taken care of it. Meaning you're telling yourself a new story. You're in new energy. You're stepping into that new timeline. Okay. You said, oh, it's the old Stevie B. You are funny, Panda Mom. Oh, Panda Ma'am, I'm sorry. Oh, you said, yeah, you've been working. Yes, ma'am, you've been working on your glow. That's good. That's good. Okay. So we've got, like I said, I showed you the Ace of Cups, right? We got the Ten of Wands here. This is you unloading those burdens, what we just talked about, right? With the like this. If this is one of your things, whatever your look, let me tell you this. I'm gonna give you an example of one of the things you need to do. When you look back over your life in the past, when you look back over your relationships, you got to figure out what's like the common theme, right? Or did all the people end up cheating on you? Were all of them verbally abusive? Were all of them, God forbid, physically abusive? Like whatever it was, you got to figure out what that is. And so whatever it was, if it was all of them doing it, that's the thing you need to start attacking. You need to start on that, and you work on it every day, just a little bit. It don't have to be no all day long thing. And then you go on to the next one once you clear the old one out. Okay. All right. So look. You got another damn ace. You got the Ace of Pentacles, something long-term stable, committed. So a new relationship that's long-term stable, committed. You're going to be grounded. There's going to be a lot of love. But with the Two of Pentacles, the reason why this Two of Pentacles is showing up is because Spirit is telling you you're going to have a choice between the old and the new. That is why you need to make those lists. That's why you need to make sure you let everybody know the way that you want to be fucking loved. And then you making that list for you too, so that when that old person comes back trying to give you that same old song and dance, or a new song and dance, they've healed and all this shit, it's garbage. It's lies. It's lies, and you know it's lies, right? And see what's pissing them off is that they're gonna have to up their game because you see through them now. That's why we talk about this on a regular basis, because I don't want you to forget none of this shit. So when this person comes back into your life, you got me in your head telling you, no, motherfucker, no, you can't come back. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Okay, you got love language showing up here. It says learning and understanding each other's love languages are essential to meeting each other's emotional needs. So we talk about this all the time with the other deck I have, right? Where we pull up the different love language cards, right? The acts of service, the quality time, the gifts, all of those different things. The words of affirmation. It's different for everybody. There are love language tests that you can take online that will help you to understand what your love language is. And like I said, when you get together with your person, you can ask them how they want to be loved, or y'all can take the test together. Okay. All right. Let me get a message for your person, and then we're going to move forward. Okay. So for Cancer Spirit. Oh Lord, hold on. Okay. The new person is telling you that you're their total world. Okay. And then the old person is telling you that they lack the courage to come back to you. See, they shaking in their fucking boots because they know you new and improved, Cancer, and you're not about that old shit no more. You're not about that old crap that they were on. And so this person is like totally freaked out, but they panicking at the same time because they don't want you to get away. Okay. All right, Cancer, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. If you want me to read you live at the end of this, there are instructions in the description box to let you know how to do that. Okay. I love y'all. I wish y'all the best. Thank you so much for showing up. And I'm sorry I skipped y'all. Okay. So I gave you a longer reading than I gave everybody else because I did that. That was on me. Okay. I love y'all and have a good day. Good rest of your week. And I will talk to you soon. Welcome, Panda Mom. You're welcome, Sarah Lewis. Thank you, Missy. I got to make you a moderator. You want to be my moderator? I'm gonna make you a moderator so you can be my moderator because you damn good at it. Hold on. Hold on. We got to move to Virgo. We're going to Virgo. Okay. Hi, lovely Dita. How you doing? That's good. I'm glad a lot of y'all are getting to see me live because I know y'all have wanted to do that, and I'm grateful that you wanted to do that. You wanted to see me live. Okay, so now we're moving on to Virgo. Okay. All right. All right. This is for Virgo Spirit. What is the good stuff that's coming to Virgo? What is the good stuff that's coming to Virgo? Hi, Frida. You said, oh, enjoy the rest of your day as well. You're welcome. Okay, what is the good stuff coming to Virgo, please, Spirit? All right, here we go. Okay, Virgo, overall energy, justice, Libra energy. So this is talking about, you and your person, getting your just desserts. You're reaping what you've sown, right? You've been good to people. You've treated them, the way you've always wanted to be treated, but you haven't gotten that from them in return. But like I always tell y'all, it's not always going to come from the person that you give it to. Sometimes it got to go around a couple of times and come from somebody else. Okay. Then we got the world showing up here. Oh, thank you, Danielle. I appreciate that. Then we got the world here. This is all signs. This is talking about endings, right? You closing out old cycles, new doors and new opportunities opening to you. That's the point of the healing. The more you heal, the more opportunities you open yourself up to, because you start to look at life differently. You start to move differently. You think differently. All of those things. Okay. Okay. You said you cross watching for a Gemini. Okay. All right. Underneath this, we got the Seven of Cups. Like I said, I love this deck because in the Seven of Cups, with the Seven of Cups, it's not talking about having options and choices and being confused. This person's already made their choice. See, they have the cup in their hand there. And this to me is that cup magnified. This is like the Ace of Cups. They're ready to come towards you. The choice has already been made. They want to give you their cup of love with the Seven of Cups, okay? And then again, with the Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign, or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is talking about this person being your life partner, you being theirs. And like I said, it being a stable connection, a grounded connection, a long-lasting connection, okay? All right. Okay, we got, see, that's that old person pulling strings. Let me get you a card from here too. I'm gonna get a card from the other one, Virgo. Okay, yeah. So you got that old person. I hear I want that old thing back. That's what I hear. So you got this old person coming into your life, trying to pull your strings again. It says it's not what you know, it's who you can control. Someone is orchestrating the situation to make sure they stay on top. So this person's going to try to see, that's why you got to heal your shit too, because this person is going to try to tap in. They know what your Achilles heels are, right? They know where your pressure points are. They know what to push to try to make you, manipulate you to show up the way that they want you to. But if you heal that shit and they come back with that bullshit, you like, dude, fuck you. I ain't got time for that shit. Okay. And then we got friend zone here. So this person's going to want more, but you ain't trying to hear it. But this is also talking about, for some of you, the new person, that they're going to want more. And in the beginning, you're going to be friends first. And that's, like I said, it's a beautiful thing, because you need to go slowly. That way, if one or the both of you start to feel a certain way, you can slow it down. Because I hear Bobby V in my head. Slow down. That's the name of the song. Okay, so when it comes to the cards that fell, Virgo, we got the Hierophant, Taurus, Libra energy. You're headed towards commitment, higher level of commitment or marriage. And then with the Knight of Cups, water sign, or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person's gonna lay it all on the table, tell you exactly how they feel. Okay, all right. Okay, so we got two cards here. We have self-love, all right? It says, as you love who you are, you become more confident in your relationships and with yourself, all right? The more you love yourself, the less people can fuck with you. That's what it's about, because you choose yourself first, okay? And because it makes you not afraid to walk away from people when you need to, okay? Because a lot of us are holding on to shit that we need to let go of, and it is because you gotta amp up the self-love. Then we got children showing up here. It says children are a significant factor in your love life. This may signify the desire for them or someone's inner child needing attention, okay? So some of y'all, you got to look at this inner child, because some of y'all didn't get things you were supposed to get from your parents or from other caregivers when you were growing up. And so you're going to have to reparent yourself, all right? And it's a good thing, because like I told you, the more you can fortify yourself, the better you're going to be all around. All right. Okay. Let's get a message from your person, Virgo. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you, or what your person wants to tell you. Excuse me. For Virgo Spirit, what is their person? What's the message their person wants to give them? We got, I feel this is insane attraction to you. Okay. All right. So like I said, this person's very attracted to you. They can't go nowhere, even if they wanted to. But like I said, they don't want to go nowhere. They know what they got. Like I told you, this person has dealt with a lot of scrubs just like you have. And they're tired of people coming into their lives and falling short. Okay, so they know intuitively that you're the one that they need to be with. Okay, this is your message, Virgo. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. If you want me to read you live after this, there are just directions in the description box. Okay, don't please have a good day, a good week, a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. If you want to hang out, you're welcome to. If you need to move on, thank you for showing up and I appreciate it. Okay. All right. This is now, we're heading to Libra. We're going to Libra. Where are my Libras at? Are there any Libras in the house? Okay, here we go. This is for Libra spirit. What is the good stuff coming to Libra? What is the good stuff coming to Libra? Ooh, if I didn't tell Sarah, thank you, Sarah, for the hi, Black Steel. How you doing? Right on time, Black Steel. Good to see you. Good to see you. Keep on, y'all. Keep up. Keep on. I'm gonna memorize all your signs. Hi, Black Steel. Okay, look at this, Black Steel. Look at that. Look at that 10 of cups. Okay, so you, like I said, you got that 10 of cups. That's falling out of the deck before I can even lay any cards down. Okay. Okay, this is for Libra spirit. What are the good things coming to Libra, please? Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm happy to be here with y'all, reading for y'all. And I made it a little later today, so more people could come in if they wanted to do it. Okay. Okay. Overall energy, Libra, Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart towards Virgo, Capricorn. Again, this is talking about your forever love. Your person sees you like this, you see them like this, okay? There's going to be staying power. It's going to be stability. It's going to be all those things you want. Then we got the Hierophant, Taurus, Libra energy. How you doing, Martha? I'm glad you're here. You're Libra too? Good. The Hierophant, this is Taurus energy. It is talking about the higher level of commitment, the marriage, okay? You got the 10 of Cups card that fell before we even started the read. So that's spirit telling you you're headed in the right direction, okay? It's only a matter of time, all right? Then to clarify, we have opposites align. So this, somebody else got this card. It might have been Aries or Taurus. Anyway, this card is talking about you and this person. You know, you may look like complete and total opposites, but you align on the inside because of the things you've experienced and you know, so on and so forth. So it's about the morals, a lot of the ways you think about things are going to be very similar, and the things that you may see differently, you're going to find a way to compromise, because I feel like the connection is going to be so healing, is going to be so healthy until, you know, you're just automatically going to want to do that with each other. Okay. It says they bring what you lack and you offer what they need. This is the beautiful alchemy of complementary energies. All right. So like I said, it's not always a situation where just because somebody, you know, people are opposite that, you know, it can't work. All right. So look, the card fell again. Okay, Libra, it fell again. This card, if you run it back from the beginning, this card fell out when I was shuffling. I put it back in the deck and shuffled again, and spirit threw it out a second time. So to me, this is double confirmation for you, Libra. Your person is coming. You and this person are going to have a very beautiful life together, because it's like you got the 10 of Cups twice. All right. Then we got the 6 of Cups. This is spirit talking about this being a past life connection. Like I told you, you're going to know this person. This person is going to seem very familiar to you. You're going to talk to this person, right? Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Missy. So you're going to this person is going to feel very familiar, even though you've never known them, a lot of you in this lifetime. For some of you, y'all don't like to hear me say this. It could be somebody from the past, but it's somebody that you were never in a romantic connection with. That's what I mean by that. Like it could be somebody you went to school with that always carried a torch for you, but they never let you know. Or somebody that, you know, I don't know, friend of a friend, or so, you know, like I said, you're in the same friend group, somebody that you worked with a long time ago or something like that. But this is not going to be somebody where you have any type of negative past connection with. Okay. All right. So we've got love at first sight falling here. It says the instant gravitational pull you two felt when first meeting lets you know that this is a soul connection. So you and this person, it's going to be love at first sight. It was for your person when they saw you. Okay. And like I said, it seems like this is some crazy shit that they make up, you know, movies about. But I tell y'all about my friend, the friend I met, the soulmate that's part of the soul tribe. I met her, and within like a few days, I was like, I love her. And she was telling me the same thing, that she loved me. We are like best friends now. And it was like a matter of days, because I told you this was somebody that spirit chose for me and that chose me for her. And so I'm telling you all of this to tell you, don't believe that it can't happen. I'm giving you an example of a soulmate friend, but it's going to be just like that when the actual soulmate, the love of your life, comes into your life. Okay. You say you don't want your ex. It's a bad man and you're scared to see him. You know he wants to harm you. Yeah, stay away from him, Martha. I tell y'all, I'm going to tell you again. I'm glad you said that. I'm going to tell you again. Don't go anywhere with these past people. Don't talk to them on the phone. If you need to talk to them, text. Don't accept any gifts from them. Don't put yourself in any situation where you have to be, or you end up with them alone somewhere. Because some of these people, the vibes they're giving off, I don't like it. There's a card in one of these decks that has a picture of somebody looking unstable, and it's like they ripped their hair off. That's how crazy they are. They ripped a piece of their own fucking hair out by the scalp, like a piece of the scalp and the hair. And so they keep showing me that card, and that card, it gives me the heebie. So I'm telling y'all, stay away from these past people, because I'm seeing the foot in the door again. I keep telling you, I keep seeing, you know, like somebody trying to close the door on somebody else, and that person is slamming their foot in the door, trying to stop y'all from exiting these people out of your lives. Okay. Don't say that, Martha. Don't say that. Don't say that he's going to pop up out of nowhere. Say that you are protected. Spirit has your back. God has your back. You are blessed and you are going to be safe. Don't say that. Don't speak that. Because remember, I tell you, when you speak negative shit, you're spelling. You know, when they talk about spell work, that's part of it too. It's the things you say, the energy that you sit in. So don't say that. You are blessed and you are protected and God has your back. That is what you tell yourself. Don't allow it, because when you do that, you escalate it. Haven't you ever had like an experience where you started saying something was going to happen to you? Oh, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. It's going to happen. And then it ended up happening. Some of y'all, it ended up happening instantly. And the reason why is because you may not have control over when this new person comes into your life or how they do, but you got control over a lot of other shit in your life. Okay. A lot of minute things you have control over. So you have to be as positive as you possibly can, because you're an empath. You are a chosen person. You are a divine being. And the things that you say have power. You have to start to remember that. That's why I tell you to get those thoughts out of your head. Because if the things you say have power, then you know your thoughts have power. Because it starts with the thoughts and then it starts to come out of your mouth, right? So don't say that, Martha. Say positive things. God has got you. You are protected. We are all praying for you. You are a part of this collective. You are part of everybody. And we got your back. Everybody here is praying for you. And you know, we're doing what we can as a collective to help you energetically be safe. Okay? All right. Okay, so we've got that's right. You're blessed by God. You're right. How you doing, Christy? Good to see you. That's right. You're blessed and you're protected. That's right. How you doing, Charity? Welcome. Welcome in. Okay. So let's get a message from your person. I'm sorry, Libra. I went off track a little bit. I had to talk to her. Okay, so we got, oh, look at it. I had a crush on you from the very start. And let me tell you this, Martha, when this new person comes into your life, oh my God, let that fucking Capricorn come. Let that Capricorn come, and they gonna motherfucking see that your new person is not the one, because they gonna want all the fucking smoke. This is gonna be somebody where if anybody hurts you, this person is going to kirk out on them. And so that's why I'm telling y'all, you're going to be kind of a little bit nervous to tell them if anything, anything happens to you, because there's somebody that ain't going to just be talking. They're going to be ready to do shit to anybody that fucks with you. So that's why I'm saying, stay away from whoever the hell that is. Stay away from that person, Martha. We're praying for you. We are, I'm asking God to cover you and to take care of you and to have your back. Okay. We love you, Martha. Don't allow this person. Don't be saying that stuff. Stay positive. Okay. All right. Hey, Lauren. You say you have a child with a Capricorn. Okay. Try to limit. Look, if you got to be around this person, make sure there's another adult around. Make sure there's somebody else around, or like you can have somebody on the phone with you and you telling them where you at, or if you got to do a child exchange or something like that, go to somebody's house, okay, a family member's house, and do it there. Don't go anywhere by yourself with that person. Don't do it, because I don't like the stuff that spirit is showing me. Okay, don't do that. All right. Okay. Okay, that was your message, Libra. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like the video, hype the video. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. If you want me to read you live after this, the details are in the description box below. Okay. I love y'all, Libra. You stay safe, Martha. Stay safe. That's right. Go to your parents' house. Don't you dare ever be around that person by yourself, because you're an empath. And if you picking up that type of shit intuitively, that's spirit telling you you need to watch it. Always pay attention to how you feel. Okay. Because you will get a warning sign before anything goes off the rails, but you have to listen to it. You can't ignore it. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. You said you're looking for your divine partner, dearies. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. This is for what we on, Scorpio. Oh, my Scorpios. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on, Scorpios. Bye, Black Steel. You're welcome. You're welcome, Martha. God be with you. Peace be with you. Okay. You're blessed. You're blessed and you're protected. Okay. Here we go. All right. Here I go, Scorpio. Get the holy water, get the cross, wear the priest. Let's do the exorcism. Let's get these motherfuckers up out of here, because we finna do this Scorpio reading, and all the crazies are about to converge. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what the good stuff is for Scorpio. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you are having a good week. I'm happy to see you, each and every one of you that are here. And I want to see what spirit has to tell all of us that's good, because we need some good stuff coming into our lives, right? Okay. Okay, here we go. This is for Scorpio spirit. What are the good things coming to Scorpio? What are the good things coming to Scorpio? Okay, Scorpio. Okay. Okay, Scorpio. Ooh. Okay, Scorpio. Ooh. So I guess the priest and the holy water and the exorcism, they working. Okay, so the overall energy, you got the ace, baby. You got the best. To me, this is the best fucking ace, because it's staying power. Okay, it's talking about you having something fucking forever. If that's what you want, you want. Okay, somebody that's loving and loyal, being loyal and riding and dying just like you ride or die. Okay. Then we got the Six of Wands here. This is going to be your dream lover. They're coming in to be with you. Okay. Six of Wands. This is also talking about recognition, promotion, money, all of these beautiful things. You're going to be in the spotlight, Scorpio, with whatever it is that you do. Okay. We got the Five of Pentacles here. Somebody going to be feeling left out in the cold. It's going to be that motherfucker that did the do to you, the one that hurt your feelings, the one that had you crying, the one that had you cussing and fussing and wanting to fucking get their asses back. You don't have to do it, because they're about to get theirs if they're not already getting it with the Five of Pentacles. Okay. And with the Seven of Pentacles, this person is going to reap what they've sown, just like you're going to reap what you've sown, and your new person is going to reap what they've sown. And what the both of you are reaping is each other, you and the new person. Okay. All right. Then we have the Star. You have Aquarius energy, some of you in your charts. Okay. This could be your person having it as well. This is talking about a wish come true. It is also talking about you healing yourself to be open and ready for this wish. Okay. You said you, Charity, you're Libra and you're blessed and protected. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. So you about to get that equal love, that equal give and take, baby. You about to get it. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let's clarify. Okay. Look, Scorpio, what you been doing? Have you been rubbing the damn genie bottle or some shit? Because look at these cards. You got the long distance card showing up here. It says it takes strength to love across miles, dealing with unmet needs and invisible walls. The disconnection isn't just physical, it's emotional too. But you and this person, I'm telling you, the long distance is like you're gonna start off at a distance, but you're gradually, I see this happening. You gradually coming together. You both got to be able to trust each other. You know, it take time for us to trust each other. And in the beginning, we don't fucking open up quickly. We just don't do that. That's not us, because we've been stabbed in the back so many motherfucking times. Okay. And so this person will understand that. The person that's coming towards you understands fundamentally at your base. They understand how you function. Okay. I feel like this person watches you. They understand who you are on a level that nobody else has ever understood you. And I feel like you're going to be the same way with this person. Okay. All right. We got, look at this shit, Scorpio. Look at this. You got, look, y'all got the ace, or we got the Ace of Pentacles and the damn marriage vows. Okay. So it says forever isn't a fantasy here. It's a shared choice. Marriage is either present, predicted, or deeply desired. Okay. So like I said, you and this person, you coming together, is going to be a beautiful ass thing. All right. You got the Eight of Cups here. Okay. This is talking about you walking away from the people that no longer serve you. All right. Of anybody in the fucking zodiac. Y'all know how to fucking walk away from people, because you always getting stabbed in the back. You always having to pack your bags and get the fuck on. Right. So I feel like I said, make sure, Scorpio, that you getting away from these people. Because I told you, I'm gonna tell you again, you the goddamn Birkin bag, you that motherfucking velvet rope. You got a bouncer at the door. You need to place a bouncer at the door and let these people know not everybody can get in. Not everybody has access to you. Okay. Because the love and the loyalty that you giving people, everybody can't replicate that. Everybody don't deserve that. Okay. You need to make sure that you're surrounded by people who are giving back to you the way that you giving to them. And if they not, you can't be afraid to cut them motherfuckers off. Okay. All right. How you doing? I think it's Daliag. I hope I'm saying that right. Okay. Look, Scorpio. Look at this shit. Scorpio. Scorpio. Look at these cards. Wait. I gotta do it again. You got the fucking Ace of Pentacles. I told you this is like the best ace to me in the deck is the Ace of Pentacles, because it may be slow, but baby, when this bitch get here, she ain't going nowhere. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay. Then you got the Six of Wands. You look, everybody, you're gonna be in the spotlight, and motherfuckers gonna be hating. So just get ready, baby. Get ready, because they gonna be hating. You're gonna be counting coin. Okay. You're gonna be having that sexy time with your person. Okay, you're gonna be hanging out of their mouth, they're gonna be hanging out of your mouth, and these motherfuckers are gonna be hating, baby. Okay, it's gonna be plenty people feeling left out in the fucking cold. But like I said, rightfully so, because like I said, you shouldn't do what you do if you don't want to get what you got, right? Okay, then we got, look, let me show you again, Scorpio. You got the Two of Cups, strong connection, mutual attraction, your soulmate. And just like I told Libra, I'm gonna tell you the same thing. This person don't fucking play when it comes to you. Okay, anybody fuck with you, they gonna give them all the goddamn smoke. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Martha. You're welcome. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so we got with the 2 of Cups and the 8 of Cups, like I said, I feel like y'all, y'all cut off game is strong. You walking away from these damn people. You not letting them fuck with you, right? Because you got a King of Cups coming, baby, or a Queen of Cups. Make it fit. This is Cancer. When it shows up for me, some of y'all may have Cancer placements. Your person may have Cancer placements, but this person is balanced. This is somebody who's going to come in and help you to level up. They gonna want you to be the best Scorpio you can be, and they're gonna do whatever they can in their power to make that happen. So in whatever way this person can support you, they're gonna fucking do that, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. All right. Let's get the message. Hi. Hi, Jimin. Was it Jimin? 777. How you doing? Look, Spirit gave you three messages. Okay, so we got explore. It says take a ride and explore the new scenery or each other's inner thoughts. Okay, your person could ride a motorcycle. Okay, or you could ride a motorcycle, or y'all gonna get a motorcycle and be riding together. Okay. Then we got deeper intimacy. All right. It says the feelings of emotional closeness and love allow you to feel safe, desired, and more connected to your partner. So this person is going to allow you to go deep, because you know how people like to try to tell us, Scorpio, oh, you too deep, you too this, you too that. Not this person. This person going to fucking love it. Let me tell you this. You know how we be possessive and we be jealous and we don't like nobody fucking with our person. This person going to fucking eat it up. They going to goddamn love it, because it makes them feel secure. Okay. So like I said, you be Scorpio all the fucking way. You be authentically who you are. Don't be afraid to show this person who you are, because this is the one motherfucker that's going to ride it out for you. Okay. Then we got harvest showing up here. It says you planted the seed that the universe gave you. Due to your patience and growth, you are now able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Then we just had the 7 of Pentacles, right? Yep, there you go. We had the 7 of Pentacles. You are finally about to reap all that beautiful intensity that you've sown. You about to reap it, baby. You got about to have somebody that where you can be as deep as you want to be. You can be as intense as you want to be. And this person gonna fucking eat it up. They gonna eat it up, and they gonna love you. They gonna be kissing your damn ass, because you gonna be treating them the way they always wanted to be treated. And they're never gonna let you go. And you're not. And I know you ain't gonna let this person go as long as they don't fuck you over. You ain't going nowhere. I know that. Okay. All right. Like I said, ooh, I love this reading. Oh my God. If I wasn't a Scorpio, I'd have to claim it. I'm claiming it anyway, but I'm saying I would have to claim it even if I wasn't a Scorpio. Okay, I'm gonna get you another card since y'all waited and you were patient. Biological clock. Okay, some of y'all don't be rushing this. Okay. If you want to have kids, you want to have a family, you want a long-term something, I know y'all want it to be with the right person. Okay. This is where it comes into, even though this is a waiting game, right? This is where it comes into to where you have to trust that everything's going to work out the way that you want it to, because you deserve, Scorpio, to have somebody who's going to be there, somebody who's going to help you with your kids, whether you had them or you the father. Okay. You deserve to have somebody like this. So Spirit is telling you with this biological clock card to not try to rush into something because you're wanting to be with this person and you're afraid that it's going to be too late to have children. If this card is showing up, let me tell you this. I keep telling y'all, this is not the ordinary collective. That's why the people that come in here and it's like, oh, you saying this, you saying this, you saying that, you said it before. There's a reason why you're being told the things that you're being told again and again. Because I told y'all have been through a lot of traumatic events. And so just like you had people that used to sit up and brainwash you and tell you, oh, you ain't good enough, you too much, you too this, you crazy, all this shit. I got to brainwash you in the other direction, because it's not brainwashing, it's the truth. I'm telling you the truth. You're worthy, you're deserving. You deserve to have everything you want to have in this lifetime, Scorpio. Your intensity, your love, your trusting, the way you are with people, how you have each other's back, it's not in vain, Scorpio. It's not in vain. You had to learn the lessons you had to learn, but you got somebody coming that's going to be all about you, and it's going to be okay with whatever way you show up. So that's why I say you show up as who you are. You don't let these fucking people, again, I'm going to tell you, you don't let them tell you too much. You don't let them tell you that you crazy, or Scorpio's this, Scorpio's that. It's all garbage. It's all garbage. It's things that people use to try to keep you down. And I tell you all the time, you're a beautiful person. You deserve all the amazing things in this life that you ever wanted to have. And that's why I tell you, don't be trying to get revenge on them old fucking people. Leave them alone, because God is fucking them people up as we talk, as we speak. All right. And people don't like to think about that side of God and stuff like that. But it's you reap what you sown. You reap what you sown. Like I said, every night that you laid in bed at night and you cried, or you sat to yourself and you cried, or you asked God and you wondered why things were going the way that they're going, that person's gonna cry every night because of the things that they did to you. These people, some of them, I told you, they're gonna be chasing you for the rest of their lives because they realize they fucked up, and they have to watch you walk off with somebody else because they fucked you over, they screwed you over, and that's part of their karma. Okay, like I said, in order to stop the karma, they have to come to you and tell you exact everything that they did. They have to apologize. They got to take responsibility. They have to tell you everything that they did. And so you have all these amazing things happening. And then, like I said, some of y'all gonna get that fucking apology. Some of y'all, that motherfucker's gonna come. But let me tell you this, don't be sitting waiting on it. Spirit is telling you, you find a way to get your own closure. Okay? You don't ever give your power away to somebody else and allow them to keep you stuck and not move on, because you're in control of whether you can move on or not. Don't listen to these people. Don't let them tell you this crazy shit. Don't listen to it. Okay? All right. Let me get the message from your person. Let's see what they want to tell you. Says only you can see through me. This person, you ain't gonna be able to be, you ain't gonna be able to lie to them. They ain't gonna be able to lie to you. I'm laughing because it's so funny, because usually we're the people that can just see through everybody, and they can't, because you ever known where you see somebody, or you interact with somebody, and then you hear people around you talk about, so, oh, that person is so cool, they so this, they so that, and then you like, no, they not. Because your Scorpio senses are going off, your stinger is going off and telling you that something is not right, right? And then they're like, oh, why you got to be like that, Scorpio? Blah, 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 blah. And then the motherfucker end up being who you knew they were. And then the people are looking at you like, how you know that? How you know that, right? Stay being who you are. This is spirit telling you that this person gonna be able to see through you too. So you gonna have to come right. You're gonna have to be authentic, Scorpio. You're gonna have to open up to them. Like I said, slowly. We're not asking you to do it all at once. Okay? All right. Okay, Scorpio. That was your message. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like the video, hype the video. You know I love the fuck out of y'all. I love the fuck out of y'all. And I'm glad y'all were here today. And even those of you that are watching on the replay, I appreciate all your support. And like I said, y'all hang in there. Stop letting these people tear you down. Know who you are. Know what you deserve. Okay? This was Scorpio's read. Like I said, have a good week, a good rest of your day. And I will definitely talk to you soon. If you want to stick around to the end, please do so. If not, I understand you got to go, but I thank you for coming in, listening, and I thank you for your support. Okay? I love the fuck out of you. You're fucking amazing. Don't let nobody ever tell you anything different. Okay? Now we're moving on. We're moving on to Sagittarius. I got any Saggies in the house? I'm in here alone. I'm the only Sagittarius in here. I'm alone. Okay. All right. Well, I'm Sagittarius Venus. I'm Sagittarius Moon. I got a lot of Sag. On my chart, I got like 3 places. I think I'm like North Node too. North or South Node. Okay. All right. I'm trying to say your name. Omara or Omira Butterfly. I think that's what that is. I'm sorry if I jacked up your name. Please forgive me. Okay. So we're going to do it for me and you then, Omira. Okay. You said it's so accurate. You say I'm too good to be true. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm here for y'all. I'm here for y'all. Spirit is giving me this information to give to y'all so that y'all can be good, y'all can be okay, you can have what it is that you want. Because like I said, that's what I want. I want all of y'all to get what you want out of this lifetime. Okay, this is for Sagittarius spirit. Look at this. Look at your card, Sagittarius, the sun. This is the strongest card in the deck. This is what's coming out for you. And it's the spirit telling you you're gonna have to make a choice with the Two of Pentacles. Okay, let me go ahead. Let me go ahead. This is for Sagittarius spirit. What's the good coming towards them, the good stuff? Okay. Look at that. Okay, Omara. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad. Thank you for clarifying that for me. All right. So you love your Sagittarius, Danielle? Okay. So we got, how you doing, sweet lady Diane? All right. So we got the Two of Pentacles here. Strong connection, mutual attraction with your soulmate. Okay. Nine of Pentacles showing up here. This is, look, I love this shit. You standing in your power. You know your worth, Sagittarius. You counting your fucking coin. Okay. You telling your falcon to fly away and come back. Okay. You got all the good stuff with this Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay. Then you have the Ten of Cups. This is talking about family. It's talking about love. It's talking about all the beautiful things that you want, you're about to get. This person's already chosen you with the Seven of Cups. Like I tell y'all, this deck, that's why I like this deck, because the Seven of Cups can talk about choices and, you know, confusion, but this person's already made their choice, right? And this is the cup. Both of these this is the Ace of Cups that they want to give you, okay? And then you're going to have somebody, this person's going to come in out of nowhere with the Knight of Swords, air sign, or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But this can also talk about this old person coming in as well. And like I said, I know you know the choice to make, right? Because we had the Two of Pentacles show up here. That's talking about the need for you to make a choice, okay? You're going to have a second chance at love with the Scorpio energy, and with the Hangman, Pisces energy, you're walking away from the things that no longer serve you. Okay. And then we had the Knight of Cups under that. So like I said, this person is going to come and be completely honest about how they feel. It may take them a moment to do so, because, you know, they got to feel you out just like you got to feel them out, but it is going to happen. Okay, so we got honeymoon phase to clarify the Two of Cups, okay? It says, this is the beginning, beautiful, euphoric, and full of potential. Let it unfold, but don't ignore the details beneath the romance, okay? All right. So we got, I kept the cards that fell out. So we got the Two of Pentacles. We have the Sun, which is Leo energy. Then we also have the Nine of Wands. So you're worrying about this, Sagittarius. Don't worry about this. This is destined. It is supposed to happen. This person is supposed to come into your life. Don't blow it out of proportion. Don't take the negative narrative and run with it, okay? Have your moment when you feel down, but then turn it back. Like when they say turn the frown upside down, turn it back to the positive narrative, okay? Because you're headed towards this person. You're headed towards the ultimate happiness with the Sun, which is Leo energy. So don't allow your fears to take over and take you to a place you don't want to go to, okay? All right, then we got look at this, the Ten of Pentacles, money, love, legacy, the whole 9 yards. You're the only sign that got the Ten of Pentacles and the fucking Ten of Cups, okay? So this is like some serious, okay? Then we got the Empress here, Taurus, Libra energy. You are this person's divine counterpart. They are yours. This can also talk about the need for you to open up emotionally. So like I said, take your time. It don't have to be, you ain't got to open up 100% on day one, but you need to be moving in that direction is what Spirit is trying to tell you, okay? All right, let's clarify. It's for Sagittarius Spirit. This is for Sagittarius. This card, Spirit. Okay. Okay. So we got the law of attraction. All right. It says we attract what we are. Use the law of attraction to manifest your perfect match by being the perfect match yourself first. This is what I tell you. All of your relationships are a mirror of who you're being to yourself. So the better you are to yourself, the better your relationships are going to be. Then we got exciting news. It says good news is coming your way, whether it be a pregnancy, an engagement, moving in together. Get excited to celebrate. Okay. So some of y'all that may already be in a connection with your person, you may be taking it to a higher level. For those of you that aren't, this is where you're headed. Okay. All right. Let's get a message from your person. See what they want to tell you. Hey, the Royal AI, how you doing? Good to see you. We almost at Aquarius, so you right on time. Okay, we have, I can feel your energy around me every day. So like I told you, you and this person are energetically linked, okay? They can feel you, you can feel them. They dream of you. I feel like some of y'all are dreaming of your person. You know, you having a lot of energetic connection between the both of you because their higher self is watching over you and your higher self is watching over them. This is happening all of y'all in this collective, okay? Like I said, the things you're experiencing and the stuff that's going on is different. You're not like the other, rest of the world or whatever, okay? So that's why I tell y'all, don't be listening to them people when they try to tell you this don't exist, that don't exist. What the fuck do they know? If they haven't experienced it, how do they know? Okay? All right. All right. That was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. If you want me to read you live, the directions to do that are at the end of the, at the end of the description box below. And if you want to hang out with us, please feel free to. If not, I understand. Thank you for coming and being supportive anyway. And I thank you. And like I said, have a good rest of your week, okay? Okay, let's move on. We're moving on to Capricorn. Where you at, Cappies? Okay, all right. This is for Capricorn spirit. This is for Capricorn. What is the good stuff for Capricorn? Hold on one second. Okay. This is for Capricorn. What's the good stuff coming to Capricorn? All right, here we go. All right. Okay, Capricorn. Oh, okay. Overall energy, the Empress. This is Taurus Libra energy. It is talking about, standing in your power. You know your worth. You are a divine counterpart. It's also talking about you needing to get more in touch with your softer side because you got somebody coming that's going to want to open up to you. That's right, Capricorn in your chart. That's right, Royal AI. So make sure you're opening yourself up. Like I said, incrementally. We're not talking about you opening yourself up, just throwing the doors open. I would never tell anybody to do that because you got to see who you're dealing with. Okay. Then we got the Page of Pentacles showing up here. Earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart towards Virgo Capricorn. Somebody coming your way that's going to have your back. That's going to, want something long-term, stable, and committed. Okay. You're closing out cycles with the world so you can have these new, opportunities. Okay. You can have new people in your life, soul tribe, because it's not just your lover. It's friends. It's all kinds. It's going to be people that come into your life that may make up for the things that fell short for you when it comes to your parents or it comes to siblings or it comes to anything. So you may have people come into your life that act as like a surrogate brother or sister or a surrogate mother or a surrogate father. Okay. Then we got the Eight of Pentacles here. This person's going to put in work and I feel like you're going to do that as well. Okay. All right. Spirit is telling you to guard your energy, Capricorn. Don't let, be very discerning about who you allow into it. Because I see that seven of wands showing up. It's on the bottom. Okay. So don't we love this card? It says divine timing. It says things may feel slow or uncertain, but the universe is right on time. Love is unfolding exactly when it's meant to. So don't get discouraged. Okay. We telling you the same thing every week, right? Only thing you need to do is focus on self and love on self. Okay. focus on self and love on self and be as happy as you possibly can be. Because like I said, the more you work on yourself, the better you get, the more in alignment you're getting to coming into, coming together with this person or coming into union with this person. Okay. All right. Let me get you one more card for that. Ooh, Capricorn, requited love, baby. It's a beautiful thing. It says you don't have to wonder. You don't have to prove your worth. You're loved just as much as you loved. Okay. So this is not going to be about somebody standing back and holding burning hoops while you jump through them, or laying down and letting people walk all over you and shit like that. It ain't none of that no more. This person, like I said, anybody that think they gonna come and do some shit like that to you anymore, they gonna get handled by this new person. Okay, because I keep telling y'all, this is somebody that nobody else wants to fuck with, because anybody that hurts you is gonna get hurt by this person. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that no more. Like I said, I know a lot of y'all, you got your own back, but this person's gonna have your back too. Okay, all right. So we got the Nine of Cups showing up here. So you about to get your wish fulfillment. And then we have the Knight of Swords, air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So that spirit telling you this person's going to come in and give you your wish, and it's going to come in out of nowhere. All right. Because I told you, I don't know if spirit likes to see you, see the look on your face when they surprise you. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because they scared you're going to fuck some shit up. I don't know, but they like to do that. How you doing, Liliana? I hope you're doing good. So we got memories showing up here. It says someone is walking down memory lane at this time. It's okay to reminisce about the past by looking at old photos or messages. So you may be looking at things in the past. This could be talking about your crusty dusty, looking at shit. Hi, Alec. How you doing? So it says this could be that old crusty and dusty looking back at the memories, because they keep your text messages. They listen, they go back and look at them. They watch you on social media if you got social media, or they could be asking friends that you have and comment about you about what's going on. This person is a motherfucking Inspector Gadget. That's what I hear in my head. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, because I'm burning up. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's get your message from your person. Okay. I can't stop thinking about your beauty or your handsomeness. Make it fit. Okay. So this person, like I told you, they thinking about you all the time. Like I said, you should be able to feel them energetically, because they always thinking. Look, let me say it like this: if you starting to think about these people, your soulmate, and it just comes in out of nowhere, and you can't remember where the thought began, it's because they thinking about you as well. That's how you know. Okay. All right, Capricorn, that was your message. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video. If you want to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. If you want me to read you live at the end of this, there's information in the description box on how to do that. If not, you are perfectly welcome to hang around. If you want to stay to the end, that's fine. If not, like I said, thank you for coming and watching, and I appreciate all of your support. Okay? All right, have a good week, good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, now we're moving on. Where my aquas? I look, I can see all of y'all in the chat. How y'all doing? Hold on. Here we go. Okay, Aquarius. How y'all doing? Don't just look at me. Come say hi. I know you got Aquarius in your chart, Royal AI. Come and say hi, Aquas. That's right. You in here, Danielle? That's right. Tell them we in here. That's right. I hope y'all are having an amazing week. I'm glad to see y'all here. I appreciate the support. You said the karma's irking. Karmics are irking. Yeah. Yeah, they pissed. They're pissed because look at this, Aquarius. Hold on. Look, they in their feelings because they in the Five of Pentacles energy. Yeah, hold on. How you doing, Salita Robinson? Aquarius. Hey, KS. That's right, Aquarius, baby. I hear you. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm coming. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. Let me do this. I want to start. Let me get this card. I want this card for y'all. You said you knew she'd be thinking of you and you still haven't met her. Yeah, I told you. You can feel it. You can feel it energetically. It's crazy because like that's how you know you coming into alignment with your person because you can feel it. You can feel it energetically. It's like they're getting closer. It's like they're getting closer to you. You're getting closer to them. Oh, you're welcome. You are welcome. You say you about to blaze up for this one? Ooh, I need some. Pass it, puff, puff, pass. Let me stop that. Okay, so we got divine timing showing up here. It says a serendipitous event. I'm doing something different for y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna do that. It says a serendipitous event. So this is just spirit telling you it's gonna happen in divine timing, of course. Sleep been disturbed. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's some stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Look, I'm taking it. How you doing? Salita Robinson. I'm good. How you doing? Okay, we got fearless love showing up here. That's right. Love is in the air. Puff, puff, pass. So it says fearless love, a courageous leap into the unknown. All right. You and this person, it's like that's like the fool. Okay. And then we got holiday. It says enjoying a change of scenery to spice up your love life. You and this person gonna take a lot of trips together. This gonna be somebody that's gonna stop and be like, come on, Aquarius, let's go. Let's get on the plane. Let's get in the car. Let's get on the boat. Let's get wherever the hell, and let's just go anywhere. I hear Frank Ocean. I've been thinking about you. I'm not going to sing it. I've been thinking about you. That's all I'm going to say. And it's off tune. I know it is, but I want y'all to hear. That's what they're saying. That's what Spirit is saying. So this person thinks about you. That's right. With love, peace, and coconuts. Okay, so you got the strength card, right? This is Leo energy. It is talking about, you building up the courage and the inner strength, your person doing the same thing with the strength card for the two of you to come together, right? This is about you believing in yourself, Aquarius. I tell you this all the time, right? You are amazing people. And like I told you, I tell you like I tell Scorpio, people ain't gonna try to tear down somebody that they don't feel like it's superior to them in some kind of way. And I'm not saying this to blow smoke up your butt. It's the truth. Because think about it. People that you know aren't on the same level as you. You don't think twice about them, right? If they in your face, like, oh yeah, whatever, because you know what's up. So you got to remember that, okay? And remember who you are, and always believe in yourself with the strength card, okay? All right, let me get another one. You got the Page of Cups, okay? This is Pisces, but it's your water sign, or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it's Pisces when it shows up. So some of y'all, I feel like it's all of y'all got somebody coming in with a love offer. But some of y'all also, if it's not your message, don't take it. This new person, y'all had some type of run-in and fucked up. It got fucked up some kind of way, okay? I guess they wasn't ready. You wasn't ready. It was something where, your person may have needed to still heal certain things. And because of that, they, if you had a run-in with them and it ended up like a false start, this person feels ashamed of what happened, their part in what happened, and they're coming back to make amends. They're going to apologize to you and give you a love offer. Okay. All right. Okay, so we got the Eight of Swords showing up here. Okay, this can talk about a mental prison, like negative thoughts and limiting beliefs, okay? We had somebody in here earlier where, they're in a situation where they're afraid because their ex you know, they're afraid something's going to happen with their ex. And I tell them, just like I tell y'all, don't be saying no shit like that. Always say that you're protected. Always say that you're loved. Don't ever say that you're stuck. Always say the positive about your situation. Because I told you, whatever comes out of your mouth, you spell it. You're spelling like witchcraft. You're spelling, because a lot of it is things that people chant and things that people say. And so when you say the same thing over and over and over again, it's like you're brainwashing yourself. Just like when people try to tell you too much, or you know, you don't deserve this, or what do they say, like to say about Aquarius, that we're cold, that we're not warm people. No, what it is you got to be the right person to be able to get in. Why should you open yourself up to everybody else, right? And the people that say that are the people that wish they could get in with the Aquarius and they can't do it. You see what I'm saying? So stop listening to this shit that people tell you, because it's garbage. You know, if somebody was really secure within themselves, they wouldn't feel the need to come to you and put you down like that. You see what I'm saying? They're projecting. A lot of times people are projecting their shit onto you, and you got to be in that energy and that discernment to know, okay, I know damn well this ain't me. You know, I know what you're saying is not me. Okay. So that's right. That's right. We do feel everything, and we feel fucking deeply. And who is anybody to say what the fuck we feel and what the fuck we don't feel? Because they're not in our bodies. They're not us. Right. Because you know I'm Aquarius rising. Right. We got to represent. Don't be coming and trying to tell nobody, putting down my Aquarians and saying all that shit, because I don't like that, right? Because y'all are good people. Like I said, you've been through a lot of shit. So if you've been through a lot of shit, who the fuck is gonna open up like that if you've been through a lot of stuff? But the thing is, you got to stop being stuck. And the thing is also, you have to open yourself up to the right people, because everybody don't deserve to have Aquarius. Everybody don't deserve to, you know, everybody don't deserve to have that good, all the goodness that you have in you. Okay. You have to remember that. That's right, kids. That's right. You're right. So we got the Ten of Swords here. Okay. This is going to be about endings. The ending, instead of it being about betrayal and lies and people cheating on you and stuff, this is about an ending to all of that. This new person I hear is going to come into your life, and all the wounds that, you know, you've healed, any residue from those wounds, this person's going to wash all of that away, okay, with their love. Even the sex between the two of y'all is going to be healing. This person is going to heal you on levels that you never realized somebody could heal you on, okay? And so, like I said, it sounds crazy, right? But this whole collective that we're in is not normal. It's not normal. We're not the quote unquote normal people, right? That's why people say the shit they say about us, because we don't walk the same path as everybody. So of course we're gonna look different to them, because they won't ever experience the things that we're experiencing. Okay. You said you're directing your attention towards passion and health, Danielle. Good, good, good. You say you still listening? Okay. You come, yeah, you stay here. You stay here and let us love on you. You stay here and soak up this energy, because spirit is pouring energy out to you, Martha, for you to be strong and to know that you are loved and you are protected. Okay. All right. So you said it sounds right and in complete alignment. Thank you. That's right. Brutally honest. How you doing? You said don't manifest negativity. You can manifest great things with great thoughts. That's right. That's right. And so this is what y'all got to understand. A lot of this shit is conditioning. We've been taught by people that didn't understand. They didn't understand that we are different. They didn't understand that things have to go a certain way for us. And we experienced a lot of things because we had to learn what we needed to learn. Because I'm telling y'all, I keep telling y'all, a lot of us are going to be in the spotlight. I told you. And you have to be able to handle those slings and arrows, because look at the shit that some of these celebrities go through. Look at how people drag them and say all kinds of shit and all this type of stuff. So that's why you getting a partner that is going to support you in whatever it is that you're doing, and you're going to be able to support them. And that is why you have gone through these hard things. So when you get exposed to shit like this, you like, shit, you know, same day, fucking different story. I got a motherfucking t-shirt. You know, I wear it every fucking day. That's how you're gonna be about some of this stuff. You're gonna realize why you went through the things that you went through. And like I said, it's also about you learning how to love yourself and believe in yourself and know that if you love yourself, it don't matter what nobody say. It don't matter what nobody say, because all of it's garbage at the end of the fucking day anyway. Okay? All right. Okay. Okay. Then we got the Hierophant. Okay. This is Taurus Libra energy. Like I said, marriage, higher level of commitment, whatever you want with this person, they're gonna want to give it to you. Or like I said, if even if it's a thing where I told another sign this as well. Even if it's a thing where if at first they don't want to get married or you don't want to get married, I feel like it's a thing where the two of you are going to come together, and the way your relationship is and how healing it is, you're going to learn to let go of whatever blocks are in the way still, so that you can open up to this person, they'll open up to you. And a lot of you that think you ain't gonna get married gonna end up getting married. That's what spirit is telling me. Okay, so look, bottom of the deck, Page of Swords, air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is talking about you being watched. The new person is watching you, the old person is gossiping, and they watching as well. Okay, like I said, if they hate you, if you so fucking horrible, why the fuck they watching, right? Why the fuck they won't leave you alone? If all this shit these people are saying to you is true, why they jealous, right? Because somebody that you really feel like is no good, why the fuck you won't be jealous of them? That's the question. Okay. Then we got, look, oh my God, Aquarius, look at the fucking cards. The Lovers, Gemini energy. You and this person, like I said, this person is choosing to be with you. Whereas you used to choose people who didn't choose you back. This person has already chosen you before you even got in a fucking connection with them. And they're not going to care how slowly you want to go. They're going to want to do whatever is going to make you comfortable, because they realize that you are the one. Okay. All right. Then look, you got your fucking energy too. You got all these cards, Aquarius. This is why I'm telling you, you can't lose hope, because spirit is lining up all these cards. I can't make it up. I'm shuffling. Y'all can hear me shuffling, and all this shit is falling out of the deck. Okay. It says the Star. And this is talking about you healing, and you getting all the beautiful things you've ever wished for. Those things when you felt lonely and you didn't understand why people did what they did to you, why they stabbed you in the back, why they try to tell you you ain't nothing. They try to make you feel like you nothing. All these beautiful things are coming. And those people that did that shit to you, they're going to reap what they fucking sown. That's what spirit is trying to tell you. Okay. All right. And then we got the Eight of Wands. You got communication coming. You got communication coming from that wackadoo that you used to fuck with. And you got communication coming from your person. Because like I said, they see you. You know what they say? They say, I see you, Aquarius. I see you. I see you for who you truly are. Okay? Six of Swords. You and this person are going to be moving on and leaving all that old shit behind. That's what spirit is trying to tell you. Okay? You look. Oh my God, Aquarius, look. Look at the Four of Wands. This is y'all getting married. This is y'all walking through that portal and having, in this new timeline, having kids or aligning your families together, celebrating, being in love, and being the fucking envy of all them motherfuckers that tried to tell you you wasn't shit. Okay? All right. So you don't let these people, as I always tell you, you don't let these fucking people try to tell you who you are and what you deserve. You're a fucking divine being. That's what spirit is telling you with the Empress. And so you don't let nobody tear you down. Fuck them. If they don't like it. If they don't like the status quo. And if you got people around you that's telling you this type of shit, you got to get rid of them, Aquarius. You have to get rid of them, because these types of people will keep you down. They'll keep you from getting into the connections you need to get into. They'll keep you away from the people who are going to be your biggest cheerleaders and going to support you and have your back. You have to do this. This is a part of the self-love, okay? Because divine beings, they don't let just anybody be around them. Think about the royal families, right? When they show us the royal families, like for instance, when Queen Elizabeth was alive, right? Remember you can't, it was like some type of rule where you can't turn your back. You couldn't turn your back on her. Like that was considered like disrespect, right? Like you're disrespecting the monarchy. It's going to be the same type of thing, right? You got to treat yourself that same way. You got to have these certain rules. I don't, if you acting like this or you doing this or I'm setting these boundaries, and if you can't, abide by what I'm telling you, you got to go. That's what you got to start doing. Because everybody else got rules. We need to have rules too. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you, okay? You said you cut so many people off, even family. Yeah, with love. You said you just pulled these cards just before I hopped on. Oh, thank you. You said I'm the real deal. Thank you, KS. Yeah. And so, like the 8 o'clock, look, I can't make it up. That's what Spirit is talking about at the bottom of the deck. Walk away from these people. If they not having your back, they don't fucking deserve to have you in their life. They don't deserve to have you in their lives. It is a fucking that's disrespect. That's disrespect because somebody you truly love and you truly care for, they're not going to do you like that. They're going to see your value and see you as the prize that you are. And like I told you, these people, they going to get their karma. They going to get their karma. You know, sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't. But for a lot of people in this collective, they get in front row seats to people getting fucked up because they mess with y'all. Because I'm telling you, some people, it's been 20, 30, 40 years for some people of getting mistreated. And all of that karma is just building up, building up, building up. And when it hits these people, it's gonna be a fucking massacre. You know, I'm not wishing nothing bad on anybody, but I'm just telling you, it's coming. Is and in the energy that you're in now, it's like people need to leave you alone. Cause I say that all the time. I'm like, people need to, people need to leave us alone. Cause I'm like, if you're doing any kind of dirt, this is the season where you're gonna get your ass handed to you. And but it's not our fault. It's your fault for doing whatever the hell it is you did. Okay. All right. That's right. Cut them all off. Cut them all off, Danielle. Okay. Let me get these messages from Spirit, and I'm gonna get a message from your person and see what they want to tell you. But like I said, you keep trucking on, Aquarius. You don't let nobody tell you what you deserve. You know what you deserve. You know you're a divine being. You know you're a beautiful person. All of y'all are beautiful, and you deserve selfless love. You deserve requited love. You deserve somebody who sees you just the way God sees you, and so that's why God is sending you. You know who they're sending you. This person that's coming into your life is a gift from God. That's why you're gonna see it. It may not seem like it now because a lot of y'all haven't met your person yet. But if you really think about it energetically, when you feel this person, it's energetic. You know that this person, the way this person is making you feel energetically, you ain't never felt that way before. And I told you when you come together with them, you're gonna be like, oh my God, this is like crazy. You're not gonna want to believe it, but don't talk yourself out of it, Aquarius. Like I tell you every week, don't talk yourself out of it because you fucking deserve this. Okay. So we got breakup showing up here. It says time apart is on the horizon. This may be short term or long term. I just feel like this is you and your person at this time. You are in separation, is what Spirit is saying, because you gotta get yourself together. Your person has to get themselves together. Because I told you, your person got shit they dealing with. They past people still trying to show up in their lives and all this type of stuff. So, and then, like I said, they gotta heal them wounds from dealing with those people. Okay, then we got, okay, exciting news. It says good news is coming your way, whether it be a pregnancy, an engagement, or moving in together. Get excited to celebrate. This is just reminding me of this Four of Wands card. You got beautiful things coming, Aquarius. Don't give up. Keep laying that brick every day, working on yourself every day, and moving forward every day, and know that this person is going to show up. Okay, you have a divine, this is a divine counterpart. You have a soul contract with this person. They are coming, but it has to be right. God loves you so much, Aquarius, or if you want to say source, you want it, whatever you call Allah, whatever you refer to God as. Okay, whatever you refer to God as, God loves you so much, Aquarius, until every I has to be dotted, every T has to be crossed, because that is what God feels like you deserve. Because you're here, you're on this earth, you fighting the good fight for the earth, you're fighting the good fight for people. You are here doing your mission, or you should be working on that. If you're not now, that's where you need to be headed, because all of these things that you're doing to better yourself, it's going to expand your consciousness. It's going to also expand your confidence, so that when this person steps in, the both of you are going to be aligned. The more you better yourself, the more in alignment you're getting to this person that's coming towards you. Okay. All right. Okay. That's right. Don't be afraid to cut them people off. Don't be afraid to do it. Don't be afraid to do it, because anybody that's talking to you and treating you like that, they don't deserve your energy. They don't deserve nothing to do with you. And like I said, the more you love yourself, the more you're going to realize that, and you're going to stop giving people the gift of Aquarius. Okay. All right. So we got, oh, I had a crush on you from the very start. All right. This is your person telling you this. Okay. And then we've got, sometimes I imagine how my life with you would feel. So this person, I tell you that they sit up and they fantasize about you all the time, right? It says, I always knew there was something different about you. But to this person, instead of it being a curse, it's a blessing to this person, because they want all the qualities that you have, that people have told you that you too much, you this and you that, and you cold and you this, all the things that they saying, this person's gonna fucking love every bit of who you are, Aquarius. And the very things that people put you down for, this is what this person's going to prize in you, and what they're going to see in you, and what they're going to love. Okay. All right. Okay, Aquarius, I love the fuck out of y'all. I love y'all. I wish you nothing but the best. I pray for y'all. And I'm glad that y'all were here to come and listen to this and support the channel. And I thank you so much. Okay. I love you. Don't be afraid to do what you got to do. Take care of yourself, Aquarius. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like the video, hype the video. If you want to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. If you want me to read you after the end of this, the information is in the description box below. Please have a good day. Good rest of your week. If you want to hang out with us for Pisces, you're perfectly welcome to do so. If not, I love y'all. I love y'all. Don't ever forget that you are loved. Thank you, Royal AI. Okay, hold on. We're going to go to the last one. We're going to go to, hold on one second. You're welcome, Martha. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on one moment. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that, Pisces. Here we go. How you doing, Janisha? It's good to see you. Okay, my fishies. Here we come. Last, but definitely not least. I hope y'all are having a good week. I love your energy as well, and I love you too. Love you too, Janisha. Okay, so this is for Pisces. All right, I hope y'all are having a good week. Thank you for joining me. Give me 1 second, and I'm going to start the reading. I just got to shuffle these cards. Okay. Pisces moon, Mitzi. Okay. You say you back. You were in a meeting. Okay. I'm glad you caught you're catching the Pisces reading. Hold on. Let me put this banner back up. It keeps going away. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. This is for Pisces spirit. What's the good stuff coming to Pisces? This is for Pisces spirit. What is the good stuff coming to Pisces? This is for Pisces spirit. What is the good stuff coming to Pisces? Okay, LaShondra, I'm glad you're back. You're watching for Pisces. Okay, look, I'm gonna do something different for y'all, because I think the last reading somebody said that the Pisces read was short, so I'm gonna give you a little bit more, because y'all always wait. You're patient, and I appreciate it. Okay, here we go. Let's see what your person wants to tell you. Okay, your person is telling you, let go of fear. It says, you are safe with me. I have no fear of making mistakes. Nothing you do or say. Hold on 1 second. Nothing you do or say will ever make me stop loving you. There's a bug in here and it's driving me nuts. I'm sorry. That's what I keep doing. Okay. It says there are no mistakes on this journey, only soul lessons. Everything happens for a reason and it's safe to be vulnerable with me. Okay. All right. No, I did Leo. Go back. I did it. I did Leo and then I did Cancer. So you gotta go back to Gemini and it skips from Gemini to Leo and then it's Cancer. I did Leo because I was on Leo when everybody was telling me I skipped Cancer. So it's just out of order. That's all it is. Okay. Okay, so you got your person telling you to let go of fear, okay? Because the both of you are coming together, the both of you have been battered and bruised, and they're letting you know that they're going to be here for you. This is going to be your support system. This is who is going to help you to move on, okay? All right. Let me get another card. I keep hearing Frank Ocean. I've been thinking about you. So that's for y'all. So your person is thinking about you, okay? All right, here we go. Spirit is telling you, Pisces, open your heart. It says love is the highest energy of all. Let it in, okay? This is your person. This is the one person that if you ain't got but a little bit left, this is the person that you need to spend that little bit on. You need to spend it on this person because this person is going to be spending theirs on you, okay? All right. Okay. What's the good stuff coming to Pisces, please, Spirit? Okay, Pisces, I see you, but okay, Pisces, hold on. You got some beautiful things coming. Okay. Overall energy is a star. This is Aquarius energy. Some of you may have Aquarius in your chart, or this could be your person, okay? The star is talking about the fact that y'all are healing. Like I said, I take my hat off to you. It's a beautiful thing that you're doing that. You're opening yourself up to having a beautiful life because you're doing that, okay? And the star spirit is telling you because you're doing what you're recommended to do, you have what you want coming your way, okay? Five of Pentacles is showing up here. This is talking about the old crusty and the dusty, the clown, the trash box who've been fucking with you, right? This person is going to end up being left out in the cold, just like they left you out in the cold. The days of you and your person, you and his soulmate being left out in the cold, they're over because you're not going to do this to each other. This is what's happening to your exes, your respective exes, okay? All right, we got the Chariot here. This is Cancerian energy. This is talking about the both of you overcoming whatever obstacles you need to overcome in order to have victory and success when it comes to your love life, okay? This is about you knowing that you've been bumped and bruised, but you're not gonna let that take you down. You're gonna keep moving, keep going in the direction you need to move in and until you get what it is that you want, because you are headed towards victory and success with this card, okay? All right, yeah, that's right, the clown, right? Divine bless. Okay, then we got Seven of Pentacles. You're finally gonna reap what you've sown, Pisces, okay? Some of y'all, I almost called you Aries. Some of y'all, your person may be in Aries or you may have Aries placements, okay? So this Seven of Pentacles is talking about, like I said, reaping what you've sown and the fact that you've been good to a lot of people in your life, but you have not always gotten that back. So the person, it's like God has been storing up all your blessings and they're going to come forth in this new person that's coming into your life with the Seven of Pentacles, okay? This is going to be your forever person with the King of Pentacles, Earth sign, or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart towards Virgo, Capricorn. And look at this. Look at these cards, Pisces. The Lovers, Gemini energy. This person is going to choose to be in this connection with you. You're choosing them. Like I said, they're going to match your fly on every level, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, okay? You ain't going to be able to keep this person's not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. You're not going to be able to keep your hands off of them. They're not going to be able to keep their hands off of you. Look at how they're looking at each other, right? They see each other and they don't see anybody else. It's going to be a monogamous relationship. If that's what y'all are wanting, that's what you're going to get, okay? All right. Nine of Pentacles, you got money coming too. This is spirit telling you, you're going to be standing in your power, knowing your worth. You're going to be calling all your fucking shots when it comes to your life. You're going to be confident. And like I said, when you reach that pentacle, pun intended, that's when your person is going to come in, okay? All right, second chance at love with Judgment. This is Scorpio energy. All right. Make sure you're letting go of the things you need to let go of, the repressed emotions and all the pain and the things that you've gone through, because you don't want it to taint this new connection. So we got the same page showing up here. It says you want the same thing and you're both showing up accordingly. You're aligned emotionally and energetically. All right. So that's what you're doing. When every time you work on yourself, you do something to level up, to better yourself, whether it's money, whether it's career, whether it's your body, whether it's the negative thoughts and limiting beliefs, you're getting rid of those. All of that stuff is leveling you up and making you better and making you more aligned with this person, because that's what your person is doing. The both of you are mirroring each other and you're doing the same things. Okay. All right. You're worrying about this connection is what Spirit is trying to tell you with the Nine of Swords. And don't worry. Spirit has got it. That's why Spirit is telling you to take your hands off the wheel, let them drive the bus, because they know where your destination is and where you're headed. Okay. All right. Then we've got the Sun showing up here. You say you have Aries, Scorpio placements, and he's Gemini with Capricorn. Okay. And then we got the Sun card here. It's Leo energy, right? So this is talking about happiness. You got the strongest card in the deck, Pisces, for your love life. So you are going to be highly blessed by this person, and you deserve it for all the amazing stuff you've done for people. Okay. All right. And then we got the Knight of Wands showing up here. This is a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is talking about how you doing, written in the stars. Aries here, it's at the beginning, but you can hang out with us if you want to. So with the Knight of Wands, this is about this person, you and this person taking the risk to come towards each other. This could also talk about these past people, the past clowns, the crusties and the dusties trying to come back, because this is player energy as well. And them trying to get back into your good graces, and you giving them, not chunking the deuces, chunking them the middle finger and moving on. Okay. All right. So you got some beautiful things happening. Let me get you some more cards. Look, last in love, baby, last in love. This love is going to take you to the end if that's what you want. It don't matter if you're in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, whatever. I got people that watch me that's in their 60s and 70s. You got lasting love to the end of your days if that's what you want. It says this is your true love. Okay. Then we got holiday. You and this person are going to be going on a lot of trips together, making a lot of beautiful memories. Okay. It says expect a change of scenery to spice up your love life. Okay. This is going to be somebody, I told you, you're never going to be bored with this person. They're going to always be like, come on, Pisces, let's go here. Come on and let's go do this. When you get bored, they're going to be like, come on, let's go do this and go do that. This is somebody that likes to be on the go. They like to make beautiful memories and to have amazing experiences. And they're going to want to do that with you. Okay. Like I keep telling y'all, a lot of people want this fucking person and they don't want nobody but you, Pisces. Okay. All right. Let me get another card. Look, real feelings, baby, real feelings. It says you share true romantic feelings worth exploring. Okay. So when this person comes into your life and you start to feel the feelings and you start to feel them fast, don't second guess them. That's the way it's supposed to be. You're gonna know from the top of your head to the tips of your toes that this is your person, and it's gonna feel unlike anything you've ever experienced before, and it's probably gonna make you nervous. You're probably going to want to second guess it, but don't talk yourself out of your blessing, Pisces, is what Spirit is telling you. Okay. All right. Let me get another card. Divine timing, it's our favorite card, right? Our favorite card in all the decks, divine timing, because it's one of these cards in almost every fucking deck I read from. It says a serendipitous event. Spirit wants to surprise you. Look at this as a beautiful thing. You are loved so much by God, right? By God, by the Almighty, the source, Allah, like I said, whatever you call God, that God is moving heaven and earth for you to have what it is you want when it comes to your love life, for you to be happy, for you to experience all these beautiful things, because you came here under a covenant and you're working to better this world, to better, make things easier for people. All of these things. Like I said, God watches what all of y'all are doing. Okay. Don't think that the things that you're doing, whether you talk about them or not, don't think that they're not being seen. God knows everything that you're doing. and you're going to be rewarded for all of those things. Okay. So don't give up, Pisces. Keep holding on and know that your blessings, your rewards are coming. Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on. Okay, we got watch out showing up here. It's a warning. It says this is a warning message. Be aware of gossip, envy, and jealousy. Someone or something is trying to stand in the way of this connection. So just them old crusties and dusties, because at the beginning of the deck, at the top of the deck, it fell off. But I shuffled the deck. It said something about breakup, which was talking about a separation. This person's pissed off that you don't want to have anything to do with them anymore. So if they're not happy, they don't want you to be happy. That's why I'm going to repeat what I say. Don't you fucking talk to these people on the phone. Don't you dare go anywhere with these people. If they try to give you gifts, don't fucking accept them, because these people, some of them are trying to give you, spell work, trying to throw spell work on you and do things like that. And I don't want none of y'all getting hurt. You don't go nowhere with this person. You don't be alone with this person. If you need to talk to them over text message, through text message. And if you have to have some type of audience or something, or you got to be in there, they got to be around you, make sure you go somewhere where there's a whole bunch of people, or go to a family or a friend's house or something like that. Do not entertain this person alone, because this person is very agitated. They're upset. They're at their boiling point. There's a card in this deck that talks about boiling point, or this one, it might be this one, that talks about boiling point, and it's this person. That's where they're at, because they see you moving on. And for some of y'all, this person had control over you for many years, and you are their supply, and their supply is gone now because you've moved on. Okay. All right. Let me get another card, because I don't want to leave it like that. I don't want to leave this a beautiful reading, and I don't want to leave it like that. Okay. Oh, look at there. Look at there. You got devotion. It says a dedicated partner whose love is unconditional and eternal. Okay. And then you got life partner. It says this person is someone that you can enjoy life with wholeheartedly. You two can get through anything together. Okay. So, like I said, you got some beautiful shit coming, Pisces. Hang on. Don't let the frustration and the impatience, make you like, crash out. Don't let it do that. Okay. Just keep on moving on, work on yourself, get your life in order, and know that you have amazing blessings coming your way. Okay. All right. I love y'all. You said you waiting. You know your true love is on the way. Okay. You said you're going to cry, Missy. I know it makes me cry too when I think about it. I love it. It's beautiful. But yeah, like I said, y'all got some beautiful things coming. You going through a spiritual awakening, and Spirit is telling you, don't let that old person try to fuck your shit up. Don't let people around you. Like I said, if you got people around you that's still telling you shit and talking down to you and stuff like that, cut them off. Move on, because you got a whole ass soul tribe coming your way people that are gonna have your back. And I told you, this new person, there ain't nobody gonna be able to fuck with you. So that's what I'm telling you. I hear hit me with your best shot. That's what I hear. Fire away. That's what your person is saying. Okay. You said, when am I gonna? There's information in the thing. If you want me to read you now, I'll read you now. It's in the description box. If you want me to read you now, I'll read you right now. Yeah. So again, I love y'all. I wish y'all nothing but the best. Like I said, thank y'all for hanging in there, because I know some of y'all been in here since I first started reading, like 2.5 hours ago. Okay. So if you want to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. If you want me to read you live right now, I can do that. It's whatever you feel like you want to do, because I know some people don't want their information online. They don't want it during the live. So if you want it, one-on-one, there's a link in the description box for that as well. Okay. I wish you the best. I love y'all. I'm always praying for y'all and wishing the best for you, but you got to pray for yourself and wish the best for yourself as well. Okay. All right. I love y'all. If nobody wants the mini read, then we'll have to do it again at another time. Okay. Love you all. Okay. Have a good rest of your day, a good week. Okay. All right. Thank y'all. Bye.